Got it.
All right, we live. We is live. Oh, I didn't think about how to put the fucking intro in here. I mean, I know how to do it, but it's all right. We live. Go ahead, Monkey. Take it away. Monkey not even here.
Here he comes. Slow ass nigga. Wait, you can't put the restream in? I mean, you can't put the whatchamacallit in?
What's that? Can't put
The
what in?
intro?
I just ain't think that far. I mean, I guess. Hold on, let me see. I can do it. I can do it. Hold on. Window capture.
Oh, shit.
What the fuck is
This bootleg and shit right now. But it's alright. I can turn it off.
All right, there we go.
we fall down.
Bro, cause it's like, bro, you every time every time you say something, bro, Mojo says some smart ass shit. It's just funny as shit, bro.
It
Someone
be
got
you. What are you talking about?
You know
It
what's,
be
bro?
you.
First off, why are you talking to me while I'm taking this shit, bro? Like, why are you talking to me, bro? Like, get the fucking mic, bro.
Hornet's nest that was on the side of my house. Right? So the motherfucker, the bees instantly are riled up. And mind you, to get to the trash can, you gotta go down this steep ass hill. So it wasn't no good.
Medical advice is, Jeffrey, put the spoon in the freezer.
I remember them days.
That's what it was.
Spin the block. Thank you for the doc. I'm about to spin the block.
For the
Thank you
what?
for the what?
For the what?
The nigga on the hood AI, he was like, thank you for the Glock. I'm about to spin the block.
That ain't what you said.
All right, y'all. We out here eating on the show. About to get interviewed. About to get some questions going on. You ready?
Yep.
All right. So, when you first meet a guy, how do you decide if he's going to be a friend, more than a friend, and more importantly, when do you decide? Because
And is a living
Scorpion from Mortal Kombat, he live on the sun.
thing. Exactly, bro. Aliens, bro. Who knows, bro? We might have some, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
bro.
bro.
Aliens up there.
And that's what they might be talking, you know what I'm saying? Might be hearing some shit like that in the background.
This nigga Luke is the greatest and the worst all at
Real
Like,
shit, bro.
he is the alien. He's Morpheus.
Oh, I never knew.
Going like, yo, I gotta pee. Like,
I don't want to
what?
imagine it.
That's fucking.
Anything that's not Earth is a planet.
What?
Anything that's not Earth is a planet. You heard it
Boop.
here.
Yeah, we heard it. Mm-hmm.
Case closed. Boop has solved the problem.
You.
What up? What up? What up? What up? Oh
Fucking
yeah, no,
lie.
this shit look good though. Yeah, that shit look
Yeah,
good. You said I need some more light in front of me? Ooh. Why I need light in front of me? Yeah. Oh, we good. We good.
See, that's all right. Let me see what the joint look like. Oh shit, we're on a fucking we're on a little newscaster desk. Yeah, that's fire though.
Yeah.
Well, welcome back to another TKB episode.
To another TKB podcast.
Another TKB episode.
Broadcast podcast, baby.
Yeah. What we got here? We got Monkey. We got to my left of me. Wait, my left? No, to the left. Oh, my bad. Sorry. Nah, I just we're all side with each other. Your turn. You know what I'm saying?
Max to the face. Your boy, the king.
The king.
Trace Rex.
Hey. Shit, we just chilling.
I got something for you. I got a little video. Debate topic.
A little later.
See how y'all feel about this. I had a couple of them. One of them's kind of like deep, like whoa. But this video right here. Wait. Okay, it's the whole shit. That's where I'm gonna put the video at.
I'm about to say, how does that work? Like, you have to do it through Discord or through here? Oh, okay.
Oh, did you? All right.
Yo. It's not like save it to top.
I was just gonna post it. Never mind. I can't paste it. Why can't I paste it? They won't let me. There you go. Okay. All right, so this, before we get into it, I'm saying this video is about, the subject I'm bringing up with this is like gun control, right? And we'll talk about like gun control, gun rights, and individual rights versus the rights of law enforcement to do their job. Because that's basically the little background about this, as you can see.
I'm watching it, though.
There's cops that walk up on the property. Man has his gun in his hand. He's in Texas. I believe he's in Texas. He's in the state where you have the right to carry. He's got it. He's got it open in his hand. He has a license and everything. Cops approach him and his property. They don't have a warrant, but they're trying to get in. I think they have the wrong house. And he's basically letting them know, like, nah, y'all ain't coming in. And he's holding his weapon. Lawful. Everything the man is doing is lawful. Let's play the video now.
I'm gonna tell you, you cut your thing on. At the end of the day, this not nigga you want to with. What are you talking about? I'm gonna tell you, you not this nigga you want to with. What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you mean? What do you need to know about me?
I'm trying to figure out why you so upset because I pulled up.
Why you pull up? That's the question. Why you pull up? That's the question. I didn't know why you pull up.
We've been getting calls about you.
Nah, you ain't may get a call about I just pulled up to my house from off of work. This not you want with. I'm gonna keep it real with you.
Why are you saying?
Y'all see the bottom left, right? Well, y'all see that basically. So what it says, the cop showed up at his crib erroneously. They went to the wrong address. He denied the accusations that they made about why they showed up to his house. That's not me. That's not happening. And then he told them they were trespassing and they need to leave and get off of his property.
This is another
100%
You
lawful.
can put all the cops you want to pull up. This is you want to pull up.
Hey, put your gun down.
No.
Put your gun down.
This is you want to with.
Now you see the police infringing.
No, I ain't
They're
putting
moving
shit
up
down.
on his property.
I'm not putting down. This is not.
He hasn't left the steps.
Let me keep it real with you. Hey, man, get on my property. Get on my property. Yeah, I ain't
You
getting
see
on
the
ground.
female cop just starts walking up on this shit, telling him to move back.
I'm not getting on the ground. This is my property.
He's intoxicated, man.
No, I know intoxicated shit.
Keep it on your head, man.
Man, let me
He
tell you
just came home
something.
from work.
You with the wrong people.
I just want to talk to you.
What you want to talk about?
I want to talk to you
What?
about your driving.
My driving what?
Your reckless driving.
Where?
Get back inside. I'm not leaving y'all out here.
No.
I'm not leaving y'all out here.
Look,
You should have pulled him over for reckless driving. You ain't even
What
pull him.
reckless driver you got? What reckless driver you got?
Yeah, that shit was crazy, bro.
sir, let me see it. Let me. Hey, what's your
No,
name?
dude, let me tell you something.
Your
Let
wife.
me tell you something. I'm not nigga. Listen to me. Put your camera on. Go, get off my property. You the nigga. I'm about to deal with. I'm gonna tell you straight up. I'm nigga.
You heard me?
I'm gonna tell you something.
What
Problem.
happened?
I didn't do you nothing.
Oh shit! I don't know what
I
I'm
didn't do
doing.
you nothing. No, I'm
I'm
not.
pause the video, somebody.
Calm down. Yes.
Okay, let's talk. I just want to talk to him, okay?
You don't want to talk to me about nothing.
At this point, I don't want shit to happen. I just want to talk to you.
Hey, let me tell you something.
No?
Let me tell you something. I'm not the nigga you want to deal
What's your
with.
husband's name?
I'm not the nigga you want to deal with.
What's your
I'm not the nigga you want to deal with. Let me tell you something.
My man is spinning his ground.
Ass up. Shut your white up. Let me talk to this man here. Ass up. Get your ass up.
Talk to you
Get in
then.
the house.
Get your ass off here. Ass on my property. Get your ass on my property.
That's what he should have done. He should have went inside and locked the
Calm
door.
down.
Get your ass off my property.
Stop.
Oh no!
They just started shooting at him. And then he pulled out and shot back in return. I'm the motherfucker you don't want to deal with. You hear this shit?
Man, shots in
I'm the motherfucker you don't want to deal with. He shot back at the cops. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Because the cops erroneously pulled up on this man's house and started to harass him. And then he got charged.
Yeah, he got charged 3 separate.
Keep moving.
Said he was shot. It was crazy because he said they were shot. They were missing like shit because, well, they finally got him. I mean, they shot him 7 times.
Scary ass cops, man.
That's crazy. That's crazy, man. What the fuck?
Scary shit.
So
What do you mean he shot first? Like he returned fire and got called an aggravated assault. He didn't aggravate the assault. They did. These niggas literally shot first. He returns fire.
Doesn't make any sense.
It's fucked up.
Doesn't make any sense to me.
Law enforcement, you respect law enforcement. Nah, y'all aren't above the fucking law or the rules, man.
yeah, I have to agree with
No,
that.
that's scary.
That shit, that's crazy. But they act like they are. These motherfuckers for real be acting like they can't be touched.
I lost the
Like-
game. Oh, here it is.
Like, what the fuck is y'all doing?
No, that's a crazy ass video. I didn't know it was gonna even go like that.
Yeah. I should have given y'all a warning. My bad.
He said, I'm not the nigga you want to be
Y'all
fucking
want
with.
to fuck? Yo, it was crazy. Like the capture said he got shot 7 times and survived. He really wasn't the nigga they wanted to be fucking with.
For real though, and he survived, and that's the craziest part. They knew.
When this
Like,
video
yeah,
comes out and gets played in court, and they say that they were there erroneously, And he's gonna say, well, why didn't you tell the cops that? He did. The cops came, said, hey, we're here because of this, this, and this. Nah, wrong house. That ain't me. That never happened here. All you got is allegations. You don't have facts. No one told you this man specifically. No one told you the exact plate number or the exact address. Y'all showed up erroneously.
Yeah, like they said he was. The real reason they pulled up to his house because he was reckless driving.
That's what the cop said. I think after he started to realize, wait, this is the wrong fucking dude.
And how he was coming about it too. Yeah, I was like,
this guy's drunk. No, I'm not drunk. Because neighbors were complaining. Neighbors were, I guess other people were reporting somebody driving recklessly, like they were drunk in the neighborhood, some shit like that. So he just pulled up. Cop, it's got to be this guy. Nah, it ain't me. We coming from work.
That's crazy.
That is
and
crazy.
the thing, when we get the video, like the caption said, we start the video. The video's already started after the cops have been there, after they've already talked to dude and told dude, hey, you were doing this, to try to accuse him, put the accusations out, and he told him, nah, that wasn't me. I wasn't doing that.
Yeah, I like to see the body cams.
Unless you're gonna arrest me for it, unless you can prove I did it and you are going to arrest me, that's it. We're performing an investigation. I don't gotta say shit else to you, and I'm on my own property. I could literally walk inside. The only reason why he was outside is because they kept coming on his property. I bet you if they stood in the street and said, sir, we're not gonna come on your property at all, we'll stand in the street, I bet you his ass would have fucking went inside eventually.
Yeah.
You see, he only walks out on them when they start walking up in the yard. He's like, nah, get the fuck out the yard, which he has the right to do.
Yeah, 100%.
They stay their little happy asses in the street. I bet you he'd have went inside, locked the door, and then you know what they would have been able to do? Fuck all, because they would have needed a warrant to go inside and get him.
You know what the killer is too? Like, girl on the side of his, I guess on the other side of the truck, because you can't see her, but I guess you can see the flashlight. But he was like, no, he goes like, tell girl to back off, like back the fuck off, whatever, on the other side. And it's like they were trying to surround him at that point. Like that point,
she was trying to jump on him.
Exactly.
Oh yeah, they always gonna put themselves in a position like that though. They're trying to win.
Exactly. Like that ass was like hooking up on the side. He was like, what you doing? Like, why you come up on the side like that? I would have been the same way. Like, you trying to kill me? The fuck? This point, you trying to kill me? Yeah, you trying to get the upper hand. It don't matter what the charges are for now. It's like, as long as I pull out a gun, because that's a new danger, I guess. That's when you guys are gonna start shooting me. But y'all, they started shooting him before he even pulled out the gun.
Fuck that! Light them up.
More fire.
What needs to happen is some cops need to encroach. They need to do the wrong thing, and I hate to say, but a couple of them need to get bodied.
Imagine.
And then when it happens, that dude needs to get off, no charges, scot free. Because what it'll do is it'll change policing. They'll realize, wait, he's in the right. He shot one of us, and we can't touch him. Nah, that means we need to change our fucking tactics. Because what we did allowed one of us to get shot and killed legally.
You know what would change policing? I watched a video. It made a lot of sense. White guy made the video. Said if you want to stop all police brutality against black people, if every black person got health insurance or life insurance, the police will stop killing us. Because at the end of the day, the insurance company wouldn't want to keep paying that money out to people that were wrongly killed by the police. They'd put a stop to
it. How's the insurance company going to stop it?
Yeah.
Because if you have life insurance and you die, and your family goes to collect your life insurance policy, and your death was as a result of the police officer, they're going to have to give you your money. But the problem is that majority of black people in America are not insured, health-wise or even.
No, I understand that. I got life insurance myself, but what I'm saying is the insurance company ain't going to force the police to stop shooting.
No, but they're not going to force them, but they'll start putting things in order to limit that. That's why you don't see white people dying left or right in the street like that.
What are they going to do? You don't see white people dying left or right because of, I think, because of century-old racial hatred against black people. People just naturally see black people as a threat.
Yeah, but there's no
especially that life insurance shit is some real deal though.
And even black police officers see other black people as a threat. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
but I don't see how life insurance having life.
There's no monetary punishment.
There's none for the cops.
Huh?
There's none for the cops. There's none for the cops.
Yeah, but if the insurance,
even if you have
if the insurance
there's no monetary punishment.
Lose money as a result of too many cops killing people and black people in the street, they would definitely have to think about it before they just start pulling guns out on black people. They would have to think about it.
Why?
Because
Why?
after a while, there is going to be a bill passed or something like that. Their insurance company runs a big majority of this country. Just like the Federal Reserves and all of them, the banks and all that, they run a big part of this country.
They have lobbyists and all that, but they're not stopping a trigger
That's because
happy.
they're not hitting no money.
young cop.
Nobody's pockets getting hit. Black people not. A black
You're not
person
gonna
dying by the hands of a police
stop a
officer.
trigger
doesn't
happy
mean
young
he's
cop
gonna
with
get dead.
racial hatred.
Huh?
Yeah.
It just means another
Yeah,
nigga dead. But if you knew
100%,
for
I
a
agree.
fact that if I kill this nigga, he gonna get a check regardless, the people gonna put a stop to that. The insurance company
people?
will stop paying out money as a result of the
How?
police
The insurance
department.
companies don't have shit to do with the police. They don't train the police. They don't
but
hire
they
the
have
police.
Control over. They have influence over this country. The same way the banks have
They-
influence.
a lot
over
of
the
people do.
country. The
A lot of
banks
people
don't
do
run no
cops.
police.
Cops are one of the strongest unions in the country. They have
Yeah, but
influence too.
They're funded by the government. The government's have to start paying out
Mhm.
life insurance policies as a result, because people are dying at the hand of police officers. They're going to.
The government wouldn't be paying out the life. Well, the insurance company, whoever holds the policy, wouldn't be the government unless it's a government-controlled insurance company.
Well, the government controls the
Whoever holds the
insurance
policy
companies.
would be paying it out.
That's what
Not
happens.
the government. The government has oversight, but they don't control them. A lot of insurance companies are private-owned companies.
They are privately owned companies. That's a fact. But a lot of the,
Like a lot of
I give you an
politicians don't got to
example.
handle them.
Insurance, police officers have to be insured, right? Right?
Right.
I'm not sure. You mean like how doctors have malpractice insurance?
They have to have insurance. They get insurance, right? But if you're
What insurance though?
Huh?
What insurance?
Medical insurance, life insurance, they get whatever insurance they want, right?
What do you mean? What do you like benefits?
Benefits, they get benefits.
Yeah, I'm sure they have medical, dental, and all that. Yeah, sure.
Now, if you're a police officer and you're covered by, let's just say, Geico, you got Geico Medical. Right?
Mhm.
I got Geico
Yeah.
Medical. I gotta pay.
What up, cuzzo?
Geico now has to
What up,
pay me
cuzzo?
money as a result of your wrongdoing. No, they would treat it no different than a car accident. They would, and it would
Okay.
cost the
What's up, cuzzo?
insurance companies money. Now the insurance company now has the ability to say, well, look, I can't insure police officers anymore. They're too high risk. They cost me too much money. Will you see any police officers, people lining up to be police officers at that point? Nobody's going to line up to be a
Yes,
police officer. You have no health insurance. You have no life
I
insurance.
think you will, because motherfuckers still want to shoot people. I don't think everybody
People are
signs
still
up to
going to
be.
shoot people, but the goal is to get the police to stop shooting people. What's
I don't
up,
think people.
cuz?
What I'm saying is, I don't think people sign up to be a cop because of the insurance. I mean, benefits are one thing, but I think a lot of them are that I want to save it. I want to protect the world, make the place better.
I think that's the cops of the 80s and 90s and 70s and 60s. These young niggas right here just trying to get a job.
Yeah.
These regular ass niggas. They're not. Most of these guys ain't come from a legacy line of police officers and things like that. They literally just want to check. The same reason, just like the military. Niggas, that's why they give you all these incentives to join, because nobody not jumping in front of no bullets. They have to give you those signing
know.
bonuses.
Nah.
They have to give you all of that
Yeah.
stuff.
Nah, I met. There's still. While you're right to an extent, I won't disagree. Completely. But I know plenty of people. I've met plenty of people, even through gaming and streaming and shit. Not streaming, but through gaming and shit. I've met motherfuckers who were that gung ho America. Give me a rifle right now, and I'll
Ain't
kill everybody in
everybody.
North Korea by my bare fucking hands.
That
Like,
ain't enough of them to say that. Because if that was the case, then they
What?
wouldn't have to offer so many signing bonuses to get people to come out.
they offer signing bonuses because I think the military has been exposed, just like the police officers and shit, for what they do, the way they break people down. The fact that when vets come out, people are fucked up. Majority of homeless people in America are military veterans and shit like that. So I think that they're doing this. Let's offer these great benefits to do this, to say, hey, we know we fuck people up, but look at this great shit we're offering you.
But wouldn't
Mhm.
it make more sense to have some type of programs for the people you fucked up instead of bringing
Absolutely.
some people in?
So fucking nigga, you're hitting the nail on the head. It's a shame you're not the fucking president and don't run the goddamn government. Because it would. It really fucking would.
Yeah, it would.
Yo, there's a ton of members in my union who are ex military and shit like that. Because for a lot of them, it's an easy transition, especially if you were Navy or Coast Guard. You're still working on ships. You're still working on the water. We have a lot of military contracts to where you have to have secret security clearances, and those ships pay well because of that shit like that, right?
Mhm.
And a lot of them like that transfer. A lot of them like that come over. Now they had great benefits and shit like that when they were in the military in terms of going to doctor and all that. They didn't need any help. Medically, the bills were covered for the most part, right? They come over to start working with us and they realize the money's better and all that shit. But in terms of when they got out, like actual help, any of that, a lot of them still use the VA as their primary doctor and shit because it's free. You know, being a vet, like I don't have to pay shit. I don't have no co-pays, nothing like, because even with our insurance, there's co-pays, deductibles, and all that. So a lot of them will use the VA, even with the insurance, because whatever the VA, if there is a coverage, our insurance typically would cover it because the VA is going to cover pretty much all of the shit. But the lines they have to wait to be here, like one of them, like going to the doctor, bro. It's a lot of these just like, yo, it's an all day fucking affair. I go in at 9, hopefully be seen by 1 o'clock too, some shit like that. I might get out of there by like 3, 4. I have to using VA doctors. Going to the VA to get help, they're like, yo, it's like hitting a brick wall. I feel fucked up when I talk to a lot of them because I'm like, yo, you served. And I've said this plainly, and I'll say it again, and I hope people don't take offense to it. I believe in an army. I definitely believe, you know, you need to have an standing army to fight, to defend the country, to keep people just from coming in and doing whatever the fuck they want. They have to go to some type of military there. They might have to answer to. But I definitely don't believe, and I still don't believe we're at the point where black men should be joining the American army. It wasn't designed for us. It wasn't the country, the wars we fight, we don't necessarily fight for us. And we've been fighting and serving in this country's army since its inception. And not only serving, but been fucking serving exceptionally. Like the Tuskegee Airmen. The fucking air fighters in the entire World War II. The German Luftwaffe was the shit, and the Tuskegee Airmen fucked them up almost every time they went head up. You know what I'm saying? The fighting 54th, that movie Glory, and they talk about the fighting 54th in the Revolutionary War. The Revolutionary War wouldn't have been won if those black men didn't charge the fucking hill. Yeah. They took the hill. Most of them died, but they took the fucking hill. And it wasn't until they took the hill that the white cavalry came in behind them. Yeah. So when you look at black people serving in the army, we've done so much.
Well, they use us to test
and yet still haven't gotten the credit.
To walk through the minefields, they would use us to
all kinds of crazy shit. All kinds. Like I remember hearing when they call them cookie. I'm like, why they call everybody in the military cookie? Because literally black people were cooks. That's what the only thing you were allowed to do in the military back, and you know, in the mid-century, mid-1900s, you could only serve in the culinary. You were a cook, so they could see you. They knew you were a cook. Hey, cookie. That was your nickname because you were a fucking cook.
That just sounds so wrong.
And physically more fit than probably everybody else in your whole fucking platoon and squad, just because of the slave trade and the fact that they bred us to be like that. Bred us to be that way,
yeah. You know what I'm saying? Strong as an ox.
And the thing is, they couldn't breed the intelligence out of us. We were born with that. They tried to keep us ignorant, but we still found ways to read and expand that, and then from there it's only grown. But that's neither here nor there.
Do you think that them taking us away from our natural state is why we're so daft now? Why we're not as intellectual now as we used to be?
Yes,
of course.
I do.
Hell yeah.
I think it's a lot of it has to do with learned behavior and shit that's been taught and kind of instilled and beat into people over generations. Because we're not just talking about like this was a little 100-year thing, a little 50-year thing of slavery. We're talking about from
1,000 years,
1609, from 1607 to when the first slaves got in America.
Talking about black people in America. Talking about America, but I was telling y'all yesterday, the people that was taken from Portugal and brought over here during the Inquisition. They was here 200-300 years before we got here, bro. From the same place, but they colonized the South America first.
Yeah,
they did. They tried to work this land first. Yeah. They got 200-300 years worth of slavery. That's why when you look at them, they way more destroyed than we are because they are assimilated more into the culture. They
South
are
America
Latin. You know what I mean? They are Latin, even though they not.
And you look at most of them like, nah, nigga, you are native. Look at your fucking self, bro. You are 5'4", dark complexion. You're a fucking native. Ain't nothing Latin about you, my dude. Ain't nothing Mediterranean about you at fucking all.
You read Christopher Columbus memoirs, he say that when the ships pulled up to the shores, all the people of the land came to the shore to see these big ships with these big ass fucking masts and sails on them and everything. He said the coast looked like it was covered in charcoal.
Oh,
That's how dark the people was. It looked like it was covered in charcoal.
God damn.
I mean, think about it. These are people who didn't wear. You didn't have suntan lotions. You didn't have sunblock.
Mm.
You were probably darker naturally to begin with, and you out in the rainforest and the jungles of South America where it's constantly hot and sunshine. Yeah, you're gonna be dark.
Yeah, it makes more. If you just look at
He said
the
it's charcoal
natural
though. God damn.
the natural things of people's where they come from. If you got sun every day, all day, and you living in 80, 90 degree climate every day, you can't tell me you're gonna be a non-melanated person. I can't buy that.
Can't be.
Yeah.
I can't.
Yeah.
Yeah. Be crazy if you weren't.
You
It'd be
need some
something
kind
weird
of
if you
melanin
weren't.
to survive in these places like that.
Yeah.
Can't be. That's why. Who was it? Sarah J. She the lesbian comedian. She write for Saturday Night Live.
Is
Shit.
Rex skipping for you too, or is it just me?
No, he ain't skipping.
Okay, all right. As long as he's not skipping for you.
I'm skipping.
No, not for me.
But if it's not for you, then it's fine.
Listen, Sarah J. She like the lesbian comic from Saturday Night Live.
What's her name?
Sarah J. She had a couple of stand. She don't go on the show. She's a writer, but she had a couple of stand-up specials on Netflix, and she told this one joke. She's like, "That's how I know white people are aliens." It's like, you are not of this earth, because the one thing that gives life to everything on the fucking planet kills you.
Kills you.
We need water and sunlight. Water and sunlight bring life to literally everything on the planet for the most part. Plants and animals need that because the sunlight is how they literally their bodies produce vitamins and natural minerals because of the sun. That's what they do. Black people, we produce vitamin D. One of the biggest causes of cancer among black people in the West.
Vitamin D deficiency.
Vitamin D deficiency. Because we aren't suited for this climate where we have to constantly cover up, especially if you live in the Northeast or anything like that. We have to constantly cover up and protect yourself. We were meant for. I joke about it all the time. I say I am a tropical person. I am of a tropical people. But the truth is, we are. Nigga. That's why our hair is like this.
Yeah.
This Afro shit. This is to protect your scalp from the sun's strong fucking rays. It's not a coincidence with her hair didn't grow like this. Oh, because we were close to the chimps and this is close like chimp hair. No, nigga, it's way different.
So that's
It's
retarded.
way
If that's
different.
the thing for real.
This is protective. This
It's designed to keep
Afro,
it cool too.
yeah, exactly.
The same reason why we
shape-
have bigger noses than them is because you need more oxygen to the brain. So that's why our noses are wider.
I wonder I have a big ass nose.
And a
got
highly
bigger
enriched,
lips just 'cause
like,
we
they
cook
live in the
better.
mountains and things like that.
Better.
Their noses are slimmer and longer because they had to constrict the amount of air coming to their brain. It would freeze your brain. Too much cold air.
That's crazy. Yeah. True that. Oh,
I think they might
that's
have
a big
bigger
fact.
noses because of the lack of oxygen in the mountains, but
Yeah, I mean, well, if that would mean they would need bigger noses.
it would. But if you look at the end, like the lungs and shit like that, internally, there's a difference. That's why them Kenyans be running like that. They be up in them fucking mountains training. Them motherfuckers come down to regular sea level. They be like, "Oh, this is nice."
Because of the oxygen, I can't even say the oxygen gets thinner up top.
Yeah,
Well, you
the
learn how
higher.
to survive on less, so you perform better when you come down back to earth and shit.
When you're saturated, yeah, and your lungs can fill up and take more than they need. You energy for days.
Yeah.
You're like, shit, I'm used to running on 10%. I could run all fucking day on this shit. That's why you notice them niggas finish the race and stop running. They don't even like be tired. They don't bend over there. They just went over, start running, start high fiving and hug each other.
Yeah.
Niggas don't even be tired.
You ain't lying about that shit.
Damn.
Damn.
But yeah, I used to, that shit be funny. So she said that shit. She was like, "That's how I know y'all are aliens." Because the one thing, it's funny. It's kind of funny because people say, "Well, even black people should wear skin blocking, and black people can get cancer." And I'm like, please show me one African who got skin cancer for being in the sun too fucking long.
Nah,
Please.
Not no
Please.
Africans. You might take your black ass over there and get it, but ain't no Africans.
No, nigga, that's the thing. No, you adapt. I was over there in the country. I was on a ship that was over there for 6 months straight. Nothing but sunshine. Love that shit. You will adapt. I came home wearing leather jackets in the summertime because it was too fucking cold.
Damn.
I had a
Yeah, bro.
homeboy from Alabama. He wasn't really my homeboy.
Damn, you
but I
said
went to,
leather jackets though?
Well, when I got off the plane, when I landed, I had a long sleeve black T-shirt on and a leather jacket. My mom came and got me from the airport, put my bags in the car. I'm sitting in the car with the fucking window up. She had the AC on. I said, "Could you turn that off, please?" She looked at me like I was crazy. She's like, "It's like 90 degrees." I said, "It's cold. I'm a little chilly." She looked at me like I was fucking nuts.
Yeah.
So we agreed to roll the windows down, and I'm in there with a leather jacket like this. And she not even sweating. And she looked at me like, "You really ain't hot." Nah, this ain't hot yet. I said, "It ain't even that humid yet. You gotta wait till that shit get like 100 degrees with 90% humidity."
Oh my
I've been in
God.
Africa for the last 6 months. Africa and the Middle East, man. I've been dry heat, rainforest. That's it. From the dry heat to the desert to rainforest. I'm good with the heat right now. It literally took me a week, like a week and a half to reacclimate to the New Jersey climate in the summer. And the only thing that really got me reacclimated was the fucking humidity, because it was like humid every 85%. So you start sweating a little bit. That's when I'm gonna take the shit off. Not even I'm super hot. It's just thick. And then my body started to reacclimate again. That shit was weird. It was fucking crazy.
Dude, that is beyond crazy.
Yeah, I hear it too. I hear it too.
What?
Your mic?
My mic?
Oh, that's my. I'm like, what the fuck is that?
Is that my mic?
Somebody's mic is popping. Is it mine? And it's done. But yeah, so that video though, that shit, like, I went off on a little tangent, but that shit, and that, what would y'all have done in that situation? You're illegal. You are a legal gun owner, firearm owner. You're on your property at your house. You just came home from work, and the cops pull up on you and accuse you or say you were doing something erroneously. How do you respond to that? Do y'all do what dude did? Y'all go off on him? You pull your pistol out? What do you do?
If I'm in my,
if I'm
within my, hold on. If
I
I'm
don't know.
within my
I would have been
rights,
like,
then I probably talk a little more shit than if I got some fuck shit going on. You know what I mean? If I'm within my rights, I'd probably talk way more shit than when I know I got some weed in the car with me. You know what I'm saying?
Well, no, same shit. Say just like that, dude. He was well within his rights. They pulled up completely in the wrong. He's, again, you're a licensed gun owner. You're on your property, just came home from work. Everything you are doing, you are in the right for.
I don't know if I pull my gun out on him, but I'm not complying. I'm not complying.
When you had it on your hip, would you have taken the gun off so that they knew he wasn't a threat?
I wouldn't even have fidgeted or nothing, like how he was fidgeting, going through his jacket and shit. I wouldn't even have did none of that. Because I feel that, okay, this is my right, but I can still die. You know what I'm saying? They can still kill me right now. It doesn't change the fact that they still have the power to take me out. I may have the power to do the same to them.
What's up, Gremlin?
Yeah, well, you saw the nigga got shot 7 times.
Yeah, I may have the power
What
to
up?
do that. We're both men. You know what I mean? And I know that I'm just as susceptible to being killed tonight as they are. So my goal would be to get back in the house of my family. While I may not have complied with any of their demands, I don't know if I whip out the pistol on them. Because if I had that in me already to do that, what I'm talking to you for? I ain't even talking to you. If I'm thinking about
Bro, I would have been shot.
I'm gonna sit on my front porch. Come on up here, sir. Come on up here. If that's what if that's where I'm willing to take you right now, that's what it's gonna be. I ain't gonna talk. I ain't gonna do much talking to you.
I ain't gonna do all that hollering and shit. I would have just, honestly, like, I probably would have went back inside, because then if I would have known, like, oh wait, they want to talk about my reckless driving, all right, hit me with a warrant then. I'd have like, all right, see you later.
He was saying I've been home and I ain't had no reckless drive. So either you here because you said I was walking around with a gun, or you here for my reckless driving. You can't be both.
And then that's exactly what I would have been like, all right, y'all here waste my time. I would walk back inside, lock my door, and be like, but then that's the scary part. Like, what if they would have proceeded and tried to go inside the house?
They couldn't have. Reckless driving isn't a charge.
Just imagine.
They couldn't. If they did that, they would have been 100% in the wrong. They don't have a warrant.
Yeah, warrant.
And you only accused me of reckless driving. You didn't actually see me. You didn't pull me over. It ain't like I did it and you pulled me over and stopped me because you witnessed it. You were going off of witness statement. Somebody brought this shit in, so you're running off of that. So I know you didn't see me because like I've been here. I pulled up. You came
wasn't
here
when
after I was
got
already.
here. Yeah, you wasn't here when
Yeah.
I got here.
So nah, I'd
You
probably
don't
would have did
got,
the
you don't
same
got
thing.
the tag or nothing. So
I'd have looked at him and I'm like, yo, I ain't do none of that shit. I'm not about to stand out here and argue with y'all. I'm going inside. Not only would I have gone inside, I'd have called my lawyer and then I would have called the police station. Hey, you have some cops who are out front of my house. I just came home from work. I didn't do anything. I have a boss and I have such and such who are at work and they're outside being aggressive and trespassing on my property and I'd like them gone.
you would have had all that time to do it before they would try to.
They wouldn't have been able to just kick the door in. They can't.
Oh, they
Especially
can't.
that
I would beg
reckless
them to.
driving. We caught you reckless driving and you were inside. So when you can't just come in my house for that's a ticket. If you can't give me the ticket on the spot, nigga, you put it in the mail. That's the most you can do.
Yeah.
Take the license, put it in the mail. That's it. And I'll fight it in court. But I'd have walked inside. I think so too. I wouldn't have stayed out there jaw rapping with them or jaw wrestling
talk to them.
with
They
them.
sat outside knocking on my door all night.
Yeah, all night long.
For real. Mm-hmm.
Not coming out.
They wouldn't have stayed there.
Come in.
They
And
wouldn't have
like I
stayed
said,
there
if
all
it was
night.
just for a reckless driving ticket, you would think the cops would have something better to do. I'm not about to sit here and harass this man about this record. You know what? Fuck, I'm gonna just write this ticket up, put it in the mail. He'll get it. It is what it is, and just walk. If you still want to talk to me, obviously there's something more. Now you're escalating a situation.
Yeah, now you want something more from me.
Turning this into something that don't gotta be because of whatever the fuck is going on with you. And I'm not beat for that.
Yeah, I ain't even there. I'm not talking to him. You're going to have to come get me. I'm not helping you with your investigation. You said I did what? Then you go do your investigation. If I know I really ain't do it, you won't be back to my house at all unless you just want to be petty. You're going to find out. You're going to do your investigation and find out that it wasn't me. So I won't be seeing you again anymore, officer. Now, if you want to stand up and yell outside my
Be
door,
gone.
the nigga
Be gone
that
with
you
you.
looking for getting away.
Yeah. The actual culprit is evading right now.
Where
He's
you're,
escaping.
I don't know. I'd have pulled the gun out on him, only because I just wouldn't have went. My goal is to go in my house and get to my J. That's my goal. I ain't trying
For
to
real. Shit. For real.
I don't want no.
To get to your
wrong
J.
For
thing.
real.
You
Real
had
shit.
to come and get me because you had to.
I'm
prove
trying to
it
go
was
smoke
me.
real quick, man.
No, real shit. I want to be back to my J.
Get inside and
Yeah.
get to my smoke, nigga.
That's literally.
I gotta get to me, Mary Jane, baby.
I'm just trying to get to my smoke, dog.
But on that note, check this video talking about the police and how they act. Check this shit out.
Or wait, hold on. Let me look like I'm looking at it. Hold on. All right, go ahead.
Where the sound at?
Yeah, no sound. But what the fuck is going on?
Maybe it ain't no sound.
Oh.
In the video.
Whoa, what the?
Oh, yo,
Yeah.
yo, the cops is out there wilding.
Nah.
Yo, they rag dude. Hey, shorty. Yo, she
all of the
kicked the
shorties-
motherfucker in the butt. Where is this at?
Yo, if this was black people, they would have been at cuffs by now, man. Fuck out of here.
Oh yeah, so it's in a nice area.
Oh yeah, this not the video I'm looking for, bro. It's a real detailed video. He punched a couple ladies in the face. The police did.
The same incident.
Huh?
This is the same incident, or
Yeah, this
This
is.
is
What? Relax. You're getting detained right now because you're not being
this the body
cooperative.
cam.
Sir, put your hands. I didn't do anything. Relax your hands. Sit over there. Put your hands behind your back. Relax your arm. Relax your arm. Then leave your hand right there and stop pulling it in front of you. You understand me? Right now you're detained.
Sir, I didn't do anything.
I don't want to do anything.
Sir, I did not do anything.
Yeah, because they call us here just because.
They do sometimes.
Wait over there.
Stop it.
No,
Your dad said don't
I'm
say
telling you,
anything.
wait over there.
Whoa! Yeah, please.
He punched her in the face.
The dude has his hands up. What are you doing? Why are you doing that?
Is that normal to my wife? Is that normal to my wife?
Somebody got the whole thing on camera. Like, why can't I find that one? Somebody got the whole thing on camera. video, bruh.
This nigga out here
Like,
knocking
he
bitches
stole,
out.
he
Hold on,
stole
hold on.
3 different women out there. Hold on, is this it?
He said he stole 3 different women.
That first one, like he just pushed the fuck out of her because she
Nah, he knocked the
went
fuck out of
flying
him.
and she lost
The beginning of the interaction.
all her footing.
That cop was out there knocking him the fuck out.
Damn.
I'm trying to find that good one. Cause I'm trying.
When did this happen? Recently?
This was over the weekend.
Oh
Cause she
shit.
walked up while he was handcuffing dude. She walked up and she got the talking shit in his face and he just swung on her and knocked her ass to the ground. And then the other cop, the black cop that was out there, they had rushed over to get, cause they beat up the one that hit the girl. He got his ass whooped out there. They jumped his ass out there.
They fucked the cops up.
Nah, real shit. The black cop. Hold on, let me find that shit, bro.
They fucked the black cop up.
They beat him. They beat him. Well, no, they beat the white cop up. The black cop, when he went to break up the fight, the girl, and I don't know if she had on a white dress or a red dress, but she ran up on him and he like spun around real fast and she fell and hit her head on the concrete and she was out cold, bro. Like she was out.
Ooh.
So, but he didn't actually hit her though.
It don't look like she did. It look like he did.
Must have been some force though. I mean, he could have knocked her back. Like,
As soon as he gets up, as soon as he gets him off.
This cop right here. This a guy that knocked her on her head. Dang, they must have took that video off because that had everything on it.
Yeah, they take this shit
they
down.
just took it off. They like,
Take it down and now.
It had everything on it. It was like a 4-minute video. Dang, bruh. I had that shit in my vault, but it's just not. Oh, here. Oh, no, that's something. Good night.
Tonight's top story, viral and violent brawls outside a nightclub.
Ooh.
Questions are raised about a security officer caught on camera body slamming a woman to the ground. Several million views on this video posted to Twitter showing the chaos happening over the weekend. Tonight, all
That's a Chinese
new insight into what led up to these tense moments.
oh,
The security
going on in that video?
company telling KENS
looked
5
more than-
two of its officers were trying to stop
And then
6
What is
fights
this? What is
happening
this?
outside the club on I-10 and UTSA Boulevard. KENS 5 reporter Hannah Damos is following this developing story tonight.
Over the phone, I did speak with a managing partner of Pravat Nightclub as well as the owner of the security company Precision Defense Group. And both telling me that they want to see more surveillance video to get the full picture of all the madness that unfolded out here.
I remember this. This is kind of old.
The moment seen by millions, a woman slammed to the parking lot ground by a security officer. Management of Pravat telling KENS 5 the madness happening after hours.
You know, he's going to jail. He should be sued for that.
They were working
Murder-like
Saturday
shit.
night. They're contracted by the business. The owner of the security company says several fights were happening. The owner says it was chaos trying to get things under control before San Antonio police arrived. In the video, the same officer who slammed the woman also pepper sprayed another woman. You hear her after him in the video screaming, "She
You just
can't
push
see."
him in-
Over the phone, I
Yeah,
asked the
nah, he
chief
needs to
about
lose
the
his shit. That's one of them
security
dudes.
officer, like throwing the woman down to the ground. He says until he sees the other videos, he won't comment. He says he can't say if the officer did anything right or anything wrong until he gets the full story. Now, I want to point out, you can see that there are other surveillance
They got them videos.
cameras here on the property of the shopping plaza.
They got them videos.
Yeah, they got them videos. They're just not releasing it because they know that nigga
Yeah.
wild the fuck out. They gonna get that shit anyway though.
Damn, police been wildin', bro.
Bruh, what? Shit. If I could look back at some other videos that had police brutality, it's not even funny. Yo, have y'all seen the gentleman that was getting arrested, and they broke his, like they, you know how you lift his back hands up, right?
Huh?
You know, like if you're handcuffed, you can't lift your arms above your head.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They made a dude break his shoulders with the handcuffs on by putting his arms up too fast. I can't find that video, but it was really bad. Like I don't even think you guys want to see that shit. Like he was already handcuffed and they made him break his like. Oh, it was disgusting. I'm not gonna show that shit.
After your wedding, you want people to be talking about it.
Ugh.
Wasn't that great?
Ugh.
That was a beautiful wedding.
Ugh.
Well, a lot of people won't forget this one, but for all the
that's it.
wrong
That
reasons.
was it right
This
there.
is in Rhode
That's what caused
Island
the fight.
that ended with kind of
Yo,
fight.
this nigga grabbed her and yokes her from behind.
On his ass,
Share
though.
the
They on his
video.
shit right now.
It ended with several people arrested.
The father of the bride.
A few of them allegedly assaulting an officer.
Yo,
in
I would have
LA.
beat the
Now,
shit out
it
that
started
cop.
Watch this.
with a wedding earlier in the
to the
day,
ground.
and then
She kicked him in the nuts behind.
at the restaurant.
She out cold.
I
Yeah,
wonder
he
if
threw her to the ground.
alcohol was involved in some way. Maybe a little. Maybe just.
Oh yeah, no, yeah, we swinging. You see the cop grab his gun, you old bitch ass cop. What you got your gun for? I got
That's
knuckles,
crazy.
bitch.
David,
If you a police officer,
we were up over at Knott's Berry Farm. Look,
After your wedding, you want people to be talking about it. Wasn't that?
you say you're a regular nigga if you put your hands up. If you put your dukes up on me, we fighting. If you do anything but what a police officer's supposed to do, you saying it's okay.
Yeah, for real.
that don't mean nothing.
Better take that belt off.
You basically telling me you want to smoke.
Yeah, that's what you're saying. If you swing on me like a regular nigga in the street, that's what you're saying.
Yeah, better take
You
that
put
belt
your
off.
hands on me, nigga. You put your hands up. You telling me you want all the smoke,
Yeah, what?
officer.
That's not professional. You telling me that you want to do something to me that you not are within your employment duties to do. You can't square up with me. You square with me, you're a regular nigga on the street. Real shit.
You
might
have
kick
clocked
my
out
ass
at that
still.
time.
You might still kick my ass, but you telling me it's fair game.
Like, fight me without all that stupid ass armor on, bitch.
That's why it wouldn't be a fair
Fight them
fight because
down,
you couldn't
so.
even hit him in his ribs. You couldn't hit
That's
him.
what I'm
in-
saying. Like, he got all the armor on and shit. You gotta hit him. in
The
the-
fuck
in the
out
face.
that nigga in his nuts.
Oh, they-
I'll
they
fight
don't
dirty
go
him. I'll kick the fuck out his
It's
nuts.
not like they wearing cuffs. You right.
I gouge that nigga's eyes. Think I'm lying. What? I'm dead ass.
I'm gonna eat his kids.
Yo, this is pressure point. I don't know if y'all know about this. It's a pressure point right behind the ears. Medulla oblongata. That's literally you push behind the ears, you put pressure on the medulla. You do that for like a minute. A nigga's gonna lose. He's gonna lose all of his strength. It
Or you gonna
literally
pass
takes.
out. If you get a
What
nigga
happened?
in a headlock like that, just wrap your arms around a nigga top of his head like that. You put him to sleep.
Yep. That's what I'm saying. I get into it with a nigga like that, cop. Oh, you got all that shit on? Nope. I'm gonna let him get close, bear hug me. I'm gonna just take my hands, put him on my head, take my two thumbs, press them behind his ears to that nigga drop. And as soon as he going, keep doing that shit. Fuck, I'll kill him if you do it long enough. I ain't trying
I
to
learned
kill
something new
nobody.
today.
But I'll fuck him up. Yep. Another one too. You punch a cop right behind the ear. You hit him in that medulla. Throws the equilibrium off. You ever see a boxing match?
Yeah.
And a boxer get hit behind the ear and he drop automatically, like try to get back up and stand up. It ain't because the nigga hit him so hard he knocked him out. He hit him in the right spot. Where you get hit in your medulla, you'll literally lose your legs. Like they'll go out and you don't realize it. And you try to stand up, and it ain't that the nigga was so strong. It could the littlest motherfucker can hit you there, and oh, damn, my knee just went out. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
how do you
a couple
regain?
different- It's a couple different spots in your
How
body
do you
where
regain
can
from that shit though?
Huh?
How do you regain from that shit though?
You don't.
You gotta-
You take a nap.
Take a minute, nigga. You,
Take the whole.
yeah,
No, I'm
you
saying
gotta take
before
a
you,
minute.
before you get knocked out, like let's say like you get knocked, you're like, oh shit.
That's like you hit.
I got hit my
somebody in the
medulla.
kidneys real good. They going down.
see, fight's over.
It might pee on themselves too. You hit them real good right there.
I seen that
nigga's
shit. I
peeing
seen that
blood.
shit. Yeah, they had to quit. Yeah, I
That
seen
nigga's
that
peeing
shit.
blood.
Yeah, that's actually very scary. To be honest, like you get hit in the stomach so hard because it messes up your kidney.
Oh, I found the whole video. I found the whole
No way.
video.
Oh my god. Yo, Coops,
Damn.
Coops, get over here, bro. Oh my god.
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh,
Damn. All right, man.
Scooby,
Yeah.
get back.
they
Scooby,
lacing
get
that dude.
back.
Yeah, fuck that cop up. Look, yo, that's what she kicked the cop in the butt.
God. Oh my god, you just
Oh, yeah,
fucking
he threw
knocked
her.
her out, bro.
I don't think he meant to though, because I think he's looking down like miss.
He threw her to the ground.
Yeah, you fucked
You
up.
just knocked her
You
out.
fucked up, officer. Y'all are all gonna lose your shit.
He fucked up because he no longer really touches the rest of the time.
He's like, yeah, you fucked up. Fucked up.
Dude,
That's
her
what
head
I'm
just hit the pavement.
They're all gonna lose their
Her head
shit.
just hit the pavement, bro.
Because you ain't supposed to just be throwing people with anything. You subdue people. You put them in cuffs, shit like that. You don't concern them motherfuckers. Like,
Nah,
had to slam. Nuh-uh. That's why you have tasers and pepper spray. Tasers and pepper spray, nigga.
Ugh. That look like she got knocked out cold, man.
Look like she got
Like
a
you said,
check
like
for
a cold sandwich.
$250,000 coming in the mail.
That's what it looked like.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I see. I don't know if y'all see that, but I see a check coming in her future.
Or more, shit.
Ain't Newport News a rich area?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Is that a rich area? Oh yeah.
I was gonna say there's money over there, right?
It's like the Hamptons.
Newport News Beach and shit. Yeah. VA. That's the Hamptons of VA. Newport News.
Yo,
My father used to say.
Yo, you know what this kind of reminds me of? I don't want to change topics too hard, but I don't know if y'all know about this young 13-year-old boy. He was I think he died from his injuries. Because he got a fight in school, and with two kids, and I guess one kid sucker punched him, and he knocked his head back into a concrete pillar, and then I think the other boy proceeded to punch him, and long story short, days later or something like that, sometime later he died from his injuries, right? And just recently, his family was awarded $273 million because I think how the school handled it and everything like that. There's a whole lawsuit. But what happened was that reminded me of somebody knocking their head on something like concrete. That young boy did, but he succumbed to his injuries, which is crazy. So she could do the same. That could be a really bad, really, really, really bad one. She hit the ground. You know what I mean?
Well, with the school too, it's like insurance. When your kid goes to school, he's under the school care.
I'm about to look at the story, bro.
You know what I mean? Like that's why when you get sick and all that, you go to the nurse because the nurse is literally the school's insurance doctor. Like when you get hurt and shit at school, you're under the school's insurance. If something happens to you at school, it's on the school to fix it. Like if you get injured playing sports or some shit like that, I gotta go to my doctor. I gotta do this. Typically, the school is supposed to cover that shit. You're covered under their insurance policy. You have to be athletes. And I remember that's something like this being explained to me. So if you go to school, you get in a fight in school and you die or something happens because of injuries you sustained to you while you got into that school, you can absolutely sue the school. They have a responsibility to keep you safe. Schools are supposed to have security guards and shit like that. So if something goes down, they can intervene and make sure everybody's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So yeah, if I got punched, I hit my head against a concrete wall, I got jumped in school, and I died because of those injuries. Yeah, your security guard should have been there to break that fight up and stop it from happening.
And it was it was not only just a incident; it was actually a bullying. He was being bullied, and I guess this is constantly happening. And it was only 27 million. Sorry,
Still.
Yeah. Oh, they show it. Oh, I finally get to see the video. They just because I've been looking it up this whole time. But no way. So anyways, yeah, like yeah, they finally settled, I guess. But this was a bullying incident. Wasn't just regular. It wasn't no regular little incident just randomly happened. Let me look at the video real quick. I didn't even know.
Students too, bro. Y'all let him get his butt beat like that. Nobody decided to break it up. Nobody did. We knew for a fact that a fight in the school lasted about 15 or 20 seconds, if that. You know what I mean? So we would always like laugh at the niggas that wanted to fight in school. You only fought in school because you knew somebody was gonna come break it up. You know what I mean? It just seems odd that they sat there and let that happen. That's why I would fight in the bathroom, so breaking it up. And if I lose, it's just between me and you.
Well, that's. I think the thing it was isolated where they were at. Like they were somewhere else.
In the cut somewhere.
Yeah, because the way to describe it, it sounds like they are. And to be honest, I think that video I just seen was not the video because it doesn't look like anything that has been described in the article many times. That doesn't look like the video. I don't think it was ever caught on video. They say the main reason why they actually can pin the evidence is because they said the incident did happen on video, but I don't think they showed the video, to the public. Not that I know of. I don't know if it was uploaded before, but this happened about a couple years ago.
That shit probably evidence now.
Exactly. I remember. Yeah, I've been seeing this for the last couple of days. I wanted to talk on it, but I don't know. It was like a little bit. It was too sad. It sucks.
I'm only seen like one good fucking fight in school
Well, I've seen some good fights in school.
that didn't get broken up, like you said, in like 15 seconds. It was these two tall ass motherfuckers. It was a Travis Sherman and Adam Capel. I remember this shit. And these niggas, they probably fought for a solid, almost a minute. Like they got a good 30 second, 45 seconds, something like that. But these two, they were both tall. Travis was like 6'4", 5, something, maybe 6'6", 6'7". Adam was probably like 6'1", 6'2". And it was both tall, but I remember these niggas throwing these slow ass, long ass punches. Like I remember Travis threw a punch. That shit looked like it came from Australia, nigga. I was like, yo, like you just gonna let him hit you with that? Like you're not even gonna try to duck? I never forget. I remember thinking to myself, like, oh my God, are black people that much more coordinated than white people? Because this motherfucker threw this punch from way back here, all slow, and it connected. And he got hit, and it didn't even land hard. It was so slow, it looked like it didn't even hit hard. But he was just big. Like Travis was, a big dude. So of course it had some weight to it. But I remember watching, I'm like, y'all are just, and I'm little, bro. I'm like, yo, I'll fuck both y'all up. And both of y'all should get me because you got size. But I promise you, I'll dip underneath that shit, scoop one of you. It's a wrap.
You can hit a big
Y'all-
nigga 4 or 5 times before you get one swing on you.
Word. I was like, y'all too big and slow. We get in a boxing match. I'm underneath all that. I'm
I
fucking
ain't
your wrist
gonna lie
up.
to you.
You gonna get so
I ain't gonna lie to you.
you gonna grab me.
Yep.
Nah, bro. Some of the fights have been very interesting. Especially when I went to Brown Alternative
They
High
fucking
School,
each other up, though.
was the girls fighting, and
Mm.
these girls didn't fight like
And
they
then the
didn't
girl
grab
fight,
hair
you
like
want it.
they were straight swinging. When a bitch got on the floor, she was straight kicking. I mean, like the one that was losing would start grabbing the hair, but the one that was winning would be straight just squaring up like scoop scoop, boop boop boop. I'm like, damn, I've seen some crazy. I was like, damn. I was like, I mean, the guys' fights are bad, but like the women's fights, for whatever reason, were pretty bad. They were pretty bad. Like they was getting like one bitch would be fucked up. Her face was, oh my God. It was sad that we had to see that bitch the next day at school or whenever she came back to school
That's
because
only niggas got unspoken rules of how we fight and how we don't fight. That's the only reason why girls don't have no rules. So you see a lot more hair pulling, people getting pulled and drug around and shit like that. You lose a little respect points and you start pulling a nigga hair and scratching on them and shit like that.
Well, of course not. Of course, I mean, of course. I'm saying, but like, even with a girls' fight, when they do start get the pulling of the hair, I mean, look, it's more entertaining without the pulling the hair. Yeah, because eventually you just want to keep breaking up. Because one of them just gonna pull off somebody's hair, like that's it.
Motherfuckers
But
down hallways by their motherfucking weaves and braids and all that shit. I'd have seen them do it. I seen whole fights that only was the two girls holding each other hair and shit. That's all it was.
Yeah, right.
Wackest fight in the world.
Yeah. Like it kind of
Like,
looks.
in any girl fight though, if somebody don't pop a titty out.
I was about to say we all waiting for a titty to pop out. That's what.
That's it.
That's
it. Somebody says shit gets scratched. Boom, there go the titty. All right, I can go now.
But then you got the niggas that want to come in and break it up and shit. Them the ones that want to touch the titties. That's the.
chill. Y'all need to be doing this. Y'all need to be doing this.
Yeah. It always be two big dudes come pick them both up, take them away.
No, facts.
I want to take that bitch. Put me down. Motherfucker. Shut up, bitch. I saved you.
Oh, y'all heard about
Yo, you ever seen a nigga get in a fight and then call a timeout? Like a grown man?
Nah.
Yeah.
You ever seen a nigga fighting? Hold on, timeout.
Hold on, wait a second.
Like, what you mean timeout?
They don't stop like that.
Yo, no lie, I seen this video. This shit had me dying. I don't know if it was really him or not, but it looked like him. It looked like one of my little sister's ex-boyfriends, like from when boyfriend when she was a teenager and shit in high school. He got into this fight. Well, I don't know. I don't know what they was fighting about. Who dude was none of this shit. But the dude, he was a bigger dude, like actually like a bigger, heavier dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he was taller, probably about not taller, but he probably about like 5'11", 5'10". He was like 240, like you know what I'm saying, like a heavier dude, a little solid 230, something like that. And the dude he was fighting looked like he was like my size, like 5'8", 5'9", 175, 180 pounds type shit, right? Yo, I guess, but dude had hand, he was in shape. You know, so they square up, and he starts swing a little wild, shit like that. And dude fast and sharp with him, so dude kind of step back out of range. Then when they step in, he just catch him. They square up again. He should catch you twice, right? He get hit. He swing, miss. Dude catch him solid. Bop, he dropped to a knee. They say, "Oh, hold on, timeout."
Nah.
Yo, this bystander, and it's the nigga who's chipping him up, sister. Like, nigga, timeout. Like, did you just say time? Nigga, ain't no timeout in the fight. So he's on the ground, and the nigga, he don't rocky, but he catch like, nigga, get up, get your bitch out, like Joe, like, get up. The fuck, I don't sit on the ground. And nigga, like, chill, hold on, timeout.
Wait a second.
Hold up.
Was that in the movie?
And the nigga, and you can tell the dude's still hype, but he like, man, you a bitch. I ain't want to get your bitch ass up. Fuck, if I ever say that shit again, I'm gonna fuck you up again. You can tell you like the fight done. You're like, hold on, timeout. We go, man, nobody, you done, you bitch ass nigga, and walk away.
Crazy.
Right, you want to time out? You want to take a break?
That nigga got dropped, sat on his butt, said, hold on, timeout.
Like, nah, cuz you done, bro.
He sat back, said, wait, timeout. Like, hold on, ain't no timeout, nigga. You got dropped in your timeout. You better learn how to tuck roll and get it back up, motherfucker.
No, I ain't gonna lie. This reminds me of a fight I had.
Timeout.
I had a fight with a dude, right? And it's not that we took time out. We went like, we hit it with the round 2 because actually, I'm not gonna lie. I kind of lost this fight, but it was considered a draw at the end of the day because 2 niggas were still standing. But
Wait, who considered a draw, you or everybody else?
Nah, it was only me, the dude, and then his boy that was neutral in it. He was just there like a ref. It was only just us 3, right?
Right.
And this dude was kind of taller. He was not kind of taller than me. He was taller than me. We get to fighting, and he starts knocking wind out of me, and he grapples me and he throws me into a car. Like, swear to God, like, I don't know how he got me, but he got me, and it was like I went like through me, and I went straight to a car like head first. And then I got up, and I'm standing. He's like, come on, motherfucker. And I'm like, I'm coming, nigga. Like, what's up?
That's
like,
you said
we're still
so?
going, but I'm dazed at this
I'm
point.
coming,
I'm
nigga.
getting back up because I just got thrown into a fucking car. And we was about to go round 2, but I guess he just said fuck it. I mean, I said fuck it too, I guess, because I was like, what we were, man. I wasn't even my man. It wasn't even my bitch. Like, we fight over some bitch, and I was like, this bitch really my girl, like, or nothing like that. And I was like, you fight me over because she didn't want you, bro. I was like, all right. Anyways, but long story short, yeah. Now for real,
motherfucker, I said I'm coming.
like, no, I got back up, but I was dazed as fuck. Like, to be honest with you, I wouldn't, if I would have like, yeah, let's keep going, he would knock me the fuck out. I probably would have been like on the ground, like middle of nowhere and shit. Not middle of nowhere. I was near my house, kind of in the same neighborhood, but yeah, it was a bad fight, and I lost. Monkey, yeah, Monkey got his ass kind of whipped. Yeah, I got slammed on the car. Like, this story ain't too long because I'm not trying to talk about it that much.
I'm trying to hear that ass whooping.
Right. Like, I really got ass whooped. Like y'all would have thought of it like, oh, he won. Like, nah, I didn't. I got slammed into a car. Like, nah. Talking about limbs, yo. Who eats tilapia here? Anybody?
No, I don't eat tilapia.
You eat tilapia?
Tilapia is a bottom feeder.
You know, eat tilapia. So
they use tilapia to clean out the fish pens at the fish estuary. What the fuck are they called? The nurseries.
Oh well, this will surely stop making me eat tilapia because I don't really think I eat tilapia. But anyways, a California mom had all her limbs amputated after consuming bad tilapia. She almost lost her life. She's still alive, but she lost all 4 limbs, and that's literally due to eating bad fish. And the thing is crazy. Ugh, I didn't want to describe the details of how it happened before she had her stuff amputated. It's very disgusting and very gruesome. But what would you? So in this situation, right? So you lost all 4 of your limbs. How would you live life after that? Just because you ate a fucking fish? Like, how could you guys live life? Like, would you be able to live life normally?
No, obviously not, niggas. You don't have the arms and
No,
legs.
I know that sounds dumb. When I meant normally.
Would you be able to live life normally?
What I meant by normally, like, would you ever? It's hard to ask a question like this, but would you be able to live with yourself? Would you be able to keep going?
I don't know.
Well, I definitely
That's a
ain't
very
running
hard
out of this
question.
situation.
Yeah. I don't know if I could walk away from it all at that point.
I just couldn't turn my back on it.
Terrible.
Yeah. But I mean,
no, but seriously, bro, like
might be
you
free.
lose your limbs,
No, I mean, at least
deal
you
with
know it's not like your hands are tied to anything.
Yeah, I know y'all keep going, but like, who's gonna answer the question?
You the one that asked the crazy. Like, you
I
made
just-
us
I
not
just
take it serious. Talking about
Ask the question.
don't know
I
how
mean,
to ask this question.
Hey, I mean, it's kind of like hard to ask it because it's like I say it like this. Me personally, no, I was about to say,
You gotta have.
I was about to say a
You'd have
joke,
to have
but
a
nah.
personal bodyguard. You'd have to have a personal bodyguard with a gun because there's no way you could be armed.
Oh,
You probably have a hard time competing.
oh, that's fucked up. I just thought of something else. That's fucked up.
You probably have a hard time
Damn.
competing in the workforce considering you didn't have a leg in a race.
Y'all are fucking terrible. Y'all are fucking
You
terrible.
started it, bro.
You
I
said
mean,
a nigga
hey,
with no
look.
arms and legs.
Huh? What'd you say, Rex?
You said a nigga with no arms and legs.
Yeah, basically, you lost all 4 of your limbs because you ate a bad piece of tilapia.
I seen a lady that lost most of her face because she was letting the leeches that people put
Mhm.
their feet in the leech pond and let the
Yeah.
leech eat all of their. Yeah,
Yeah.
people losing limbs for that too. Lady lost her whole face because of that shit. She put her face in the water.
Why?
Stupid,
What?
Stupid, unmelanated thought.
Why?
So,
Why?
hold
What
on.
are you? What are you
Why-
doing?
yeah,
You
why
don't
would
need
you put
leeches
your face
anymore.
first?
They got makeup and shit for that now.
They got makeup for leeches.
Well, you know they used to use leeches like the rouge and shit. They fucking pinch your cheeks and have them suck the blood to bring the blood to the surface of the skin. And
I don't know, but she lost some of her body parts fucking with that shit.
There must have been like an infected leech or something because there's no way. Or so. I mean, I don't know. I don't know.
You putting your face in there where people put their feet at. It might not have been a leech at all.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah, athlete's
foot
face.
bacteria.
You absolutely right. Athlete's foot on your face.
Oh, foot face, bitch.
Foot face, bitch.
Sure, you get some tough accents and acting.
Bitch got athlete's face. Yeah. That's funny. That bitch got athlete's face. I was trying to say that. What's wrong with that bitch got athlete's face?
Hey, you heard what happened to Molly? Yeah, she got that A face. No athletes. She got the AL.
She put her face in somebody's foot bath.
Just walk into any random
that is hilarious.
nail spa. Just put your face in the foot bath.
Get athlete's face.
Oh, that's gross.
Oh, excuse me.
What else you got, Monkey?
Damn, what's going on with people? Huh?
What else you got?
Couldn't hear. I'm sorry.
What?
I said I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
It's all right. I got something.
What you got?
I had put a post up bragging about her dad. But I told him I needed some money for some groceries.
What the fuck am I watching?
And he decided to deliver stuff, pick what he want to pick and have it delivered himself.
Garbage on the street?
He, instead of sending me the money, he didn't have the groceries delivered. You don't know what my kids want. You don't know what my kids like. That's me. You buy stuff off of what you like. I had put a post up bragging about.
Long story short, she asked her baby daddy for some money, right? Instead of giving her some money, she asked for some money for some groceries. He sent her some groceries. She's upset that he sent her the groceries instead of giving her the money for the groceries. How do y'all feel about that, gentlemen?
I feel like that bitch wasn't trying to buy groceries.
Yeah.
I feel like she was trying to get a dress or some shit. She needed some money to go out for the evening, maybe buy some cigarettes, some extracurricular shit.
No, see, that sounds fucking trifling, but
some extracurricular shit.
She was all the way mad because he didn't.
Yeah, I want to see that video because she talks shit.
Oh yeah, let me post it in.
Yeah, I want to hear that shit. I want to hear what this bitch saying. Cause it sounds like some fucked up shit. Like my baby mama, her ex, her oldest daughter's father, they go through that shit. And she always claims that he don't, pay like he should and shit like that. But like if she was like, I need money to get her some shit, and then she went out or he went out and got it, she wouldn't give a fuck. She wouldn't be like, why didn't you give me the fucking money? She might say something slick like he went and got it for, which is great, but she wanted this one. I wish she would have gave it to me, or at least asked me before he went, so I could have told him, well, if you're gonna get it, get this one. But whatever, I'm glad he got it. Like she'll say some shit like that, not so much like I want the money, I wanted to get it, but like nah, he got the wrong one. If everything's perfect, let's say he got the one she wanted. Oh, I'm glad he got it for. That was so like she's happy. That was so nice. He thought about this. He did it. With her, it's not like I need the money for myself, but she also got me.
I put it in the private chat.
I'm about to pull it right now.
She sounds yo. Ask how am I need some money to buy the groceries.
Mm-hmm.
They watching the video. Y'all just watch, folks.
Nigga, first of all, I want to know how many of them kids is his. Because if he only got one, he's not responsible to feed all them kids. You are. And if he brought food that y'all can eat, because I can see that red top, that's like lemonade, because I fucks with that. I drink the lemonade. I look like the Simply Lemonade, shit like that. That's good shit. That's name brand. That's quality fucking product. Cottonelle fucking told like he ain't buy you cheap shit, bitch. And you got the he don't know what I like.
Man,
What?
that just throw me all the way the fuck off. Like, you know, that's dumb. It's dumb as hell that she said that, man. That's ungrateful as hell. That's super ungrateful. Like, that's beyond all. I'm watching all them groceries. You know how much that shit costs right there? All them bags.
Well, that's like
that's well over. That's yeah. Go ahead.
that's
How
about
much you want to say?
because it's name brand shit. I can buy that shit at Aldi's. It might cost me about $1. $1 and some change.
Oh yeah, you might even get it under $1 for real.
Maybe I might get it for like 75 at Aldi's because Aldi be having them deals, bro.
Yeah, for real.
How's
Aldi,
that been?
That might be
that
$50
look
worth of groceries.
like he went to a name.
It might be.
No,
But you got it won't be the same name though.
You know?
It ain't gonna be the same name.
I mean,
won't be.
But it's still quality product.
Simply Lemonade. They got Cottonelle.
They do have the lemonade. They do have the lemonade.
No, they do have that. They do have name brand products, yes.
Yeah,
But I'm still saying they still got good shit too.
They do.
Yeah, I used to shop at Aldi before they had
They
a
got that.
fucking.
They got that Nature's Nectar shit
That's
too. That'd be
true.
good. The Aldi's lemonade looks like the Simply Lemonade, but
They
it's
got
different.
the Simply though. They got the Simply.
They do have the
And they got
Simply.
the,
I remember to be honest with you, when my parents and I used to shop at Aldi's, it was the name brands that was like a treat because we knew that was like, oh yeah, that's the name brand shit right there. That shit gonna be
Well, my
good.
parents used to shop
But
at Aldi's.
we-
Oh, you
we
were
still-
so young.
No, we still no, I still shit. It was passed on. I mean, when I
Aldi's
got
wasn't
my
even a
place-
store my parents were fucking when I was a kid. I bet you my parents wish it was though.
Aldi's was Trader Joe's.
Mhm.
And-
Right, I was about to say Aldi's was something before it became Aldi's because
Well,
it was
they-
between two
No.
German brothers.
No, yeah,
Aldi's was Trader
Wasn't it
Joe's.
here?
The two brothers that own Trader Joe's, they decided to split because one brother wanted to sell alcohol and cigarettes at his store, and the other brother didn't. So they had two different.
Aldi's is a
Aldi's
German
had
brand.
two different Trader Joe's.
I thought I was hearing Cedars and Aldi's.
Huh?
Aldi's is a German brand.
Yeah,
Aldi's
yeah,
is a
it is.
German
Right
brand.
there, it was German brothers. So it's Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Trader Joe's.
Yeah, German brothers. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
But I thought
But
that was
Aldi
Harris
started.
Teeter,
It started in so Trader Joe started in Germany too.
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, it was two brothers, and before,
I didn't know that.
Before it was.
How the fuck they name it Trader Joe's? How you German and you name it
It was the same
shit
thing.
Trader
It was
Joe's?
just known by one was red, one was blue and white, and the other one was yellow and red. I think it was, or something like that. That was the differentiation between the two stores.
How the fuck?
Go ahead.
How the fuck niggas in Germany decide to start naming some shit Trader Joe's?
Trader Joe's.
That is very interesting.
It was Aldi's at first.
Oh, so they called
Yeah.
it Aldi's in Germany. Okay, okay. I know.
I'm about
that.
to say,
I
you know,
that.
like
I know
Lidl's,
that.
like
Trader
Lidl's
Joe's
now.
got started.
Yeah, two brothers owned it.
I remember. I knew Aldi's in Germany. I remember going to Germany and I found that out. I was like, Aldi's in Germany. Like, yeah, this is the one of the number one grocery stores in Germany. I said, oh, I didn't know this is new in America.
Yeah, it was. The
And
only
they-
difference in them is that one sold alcohol and tobacco, and the other one didn't, and that was why they split. That was the only difference. And then the
Yeah.
one that didn't sell decided to change his name, of course, to Trader Joe's to separate himself from the Aldi brand.
Well, Aldi's doesn't sell tobacco. Well,
Not in the
most-
US,
Not
but-
anymore. Most places don't really, like CVS don't
I'm about
sell
to
tobacco
say.
no more either.
Yeah, I know they got rid of that little. They got rid of that. They made that little campaign and shit for that. But no, well, as long as the Audis that's here on Richmond Highway that's been here for as long as I've been a youngin,
You're not that old, monkey.
they never sold tobacco products.
You're not that old, monkey.
Whatever. I still have age. Okay.
Because it been about how many years since CVS stopped selling tobacco? Maybe about 10.
That's been about like you said 10.
Yeah, maybe about 10 years.
No, it can't be like 10.
Yo, the Aldi's that I used to go to, I say for at least 20 years, as far as I know, Aldi hasn't sold tobacco or none of that shit.
At least 20.
Because I remember when they first started putting them out here in the U.S. and they weren't that big. Like they were trying to get a foothold, and they were selling. They were cheaper than the other grocery stores, but the products they had just weren't quality products.
Yeah.
Like a lot of their produce and vegetables and shit started going bad, and then they ended up getting these better deals with the farms, I guess.
Nah, I about to say somebody. I remember when all they had was they just had the aisles, and they had the frozen. I can't fucking say it. The frozen food section.
Yeah,
they didn't have mine didn't have the produce. All they had was the canned goods, the bags of snacks. They had the products, for your house and stuff. They had that little section, and then they had your frozen food. So I remember that, and bread. They had bread, I think, to a certain extent. Well, there was times we had to go to other stores to get like produce and other stuff like that. I mean, now they actually have it. Yeah, now they actually have that shit. They have everything. Low key, Audi's is the plug now. Not gonna lie to you, like for real. I could buy like $75 worth of stuff, and I feel like I just went on a fucking shopping spree.
Audis is definitely the fucking spot. That's where I feed my family right there.
No, you know what's funny? You used to talk about quality and they stuff. Now I used to get these mini pizzas, right? They were like this big, like the mini pizza joints, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I used to fuck with them heavy, but it was just every now and then, like either they were like they're made at the same factory, so they actually had like the vegetables in them one time. But then a couple times I found like I had to pick out things of these pizzas, right? But then I'll eat the rest of it. Like I'll pick out one little small thing. I'll eat the rest of it. But there'll be times like I find shit, like sometimes the freezer shit, like it wasn't always too good. I always had to be careful. Like that's why I used to look at my food all the time. Because those Audis that made me always have to, question or look at something. You know what I'm saying? You never knew you was gonna get it. You get a surprise in that motherfucker. No, for real. it was like the surprise toy that you didn't want. It was like shit.
You're right though. You can get some fucked up shit.
Yeah.
You can get some fucked up shit anyway though. Like if it's not like those tobacco shops that be like convenience stores that be having food in it. People only go there for tobacco. So if you go in there and buy something off the shelf, you gotta know it's old. You gotta know that.
He said tobacco shops that be like, you see the dust on the fucking chips and shit.
Yeah, real shit. It's one here that.
Oh, you shit that safe if they got a fridge. If it's something in the fridge, you might be able to get a drink, but don't buy.
Nah, don't buy
chips.
No food. Don't buy it.
No motherfucking bad goods.
That shit been there for a long time. The store really a front because now they sell weed in the joint. So the store really a front for.
Oh yeah, and a lot of them. Yeah, over here, yeah. I told you about that, right?
Yeah, I seen it. I seen it in the tobacco shops here. I seen that shit. It's a different kind of weed. Got a different.
Yeah, they be like. Well, they usually just have the OGs now. If they don't have like, dude had Blue Dream. You know what I'm saying? And Sour Diesel. You know what I mean? And some of his strands, and I was like, oh shit, he got like
tobacco
real.
Shop?
Like, yeah, the tobacco shop, and they give it to you for a nice, decent price too. They give you like.
It's called Delta.
Sour Diesel.
Nah, it's not. It's not Delta though. That they're selling real weed at that shit.
Sour Diesel.
They do have Delta though. Delta.
Oh, that Delta 8.
Like
shit,
10
I hate
now.
that
Like
shit.
they have
That shit.
Delta,
what is that shit?
They have Delta 10, 9, and 8.
It's fake. It's real
the worst
weed.
shit, bruh.
As in, it's cannabis.
Bruh.
It's
like Reggie. It's like Reggie Plus.
But it's
like, nah.
Yeah, it's so Delta 9 is the weed that we smoke that gets you high. That's the weed that has the psychedelic, properties or whatever.
But when they make it out of that shit is still like you're not smoking nothing. It's literally
Delta
like,
8 is it's like a hemp derivative type of THC that can get you high.
That shit look horrible.
Like I felt shit off of it. I definitely felt the body high.
It's terrible. No, I've never. No, when I try to smoke some Delta 8, I try to get a pre-roll. Right, I got one of
It's not the
what's
same.
it called? Fuck. hell no, bro. I try to get, you know, like they make the dank woods out of the backwoods where they do a pre-roll 2 grams. They roll it up in the backwood and then they put the keef and wax on the outside. So I try to smoke it. I wasn't feeling no hit back. I wasn't feeling nothing. Man, I was
Oh
like,
yeah,
maybe
no,
I'm
that's
tripping. So I broke it down. So I broke it down into
no, that
my
shit is
blunt.
not going to
Try
get
to
high.
smoke it. Still was not getting me high. I was pissed. I was like, it was the first time I ever seen on the show. I was like, oh shit. I was like, oh shit. You know, I say tobacco shop selling weed. I was like, oh, I could just get it from here. But then when I bought the pre-rolls, it was about as much as a 3.5. So I'm like, nah. And then I was even more pissed that I spent that much money on a fucking pre-roll. And I said, you know what? Never again.
Yeah, no, I've done that too. That Delta
Nah.
H, I don't do that shit no more, man.
Nah, I did it one time
Me,
and that
it's
was
the
it.
waste.
Made me pissed off. I
A
was
lot
like,
of the
I
smoke
wish
shops be having it.
No, they do. Oh yeah, they do. People be buying it. Like people really think like there's some people I know who actually smoke it and they think they really getting high. It's almost like a mind thing for them. It's almost a mind thing for these people who do buy
Like
Delta 8.
my girl got this one vape. I'm not gonna lie, this Delta 8 vape, and it's like some mango, some shit. The shit good. The shit definitely, and it gives you a little buzz. Like you're like, ooh, definitely smoking, get a little buzz from it.
Well, if for them,
Probably
it gets.
concentrated. That's probably why I give you a buzz like that.
You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It gets them high. Like if they take too much of it, like even though, oh my god, they have the fucking like these Delta 8 gummies. You know what I mean? They got the gummies, and if I guess if you take too much of them, you're stoned. For some people, they be stoned out their mind. They be like, I can't function right now. They say, give me a few seconds. Like I'm like, oh okay.
Yeah, nah,
So
they.
I'm confused. Is it THC in it? I'm confused.
There is THC.
I don't know, man. They said it's not though. They said
But
it's
it's
none
not
of the
the same.
properties
It's
of
like THC and then there's THCA.
They have like a whole nother those are like a whole nother letters for it. It's something else. I'm not sure. I can't remember. But all I know is the properties of this. You don't get, bro. You won't get high, Will. Oh, you won't get high, bro. I'm sorry, bro. Like you won't get high. You will not get high.
You're not gonna get high because you're a smoker too.
Yeah.
Yeah. That new shit out that's out now, I'd be scared. That should be making me consider to stop smoking because, like, if you can't tell the difference between it, then, like, how you defend against that?
You talking about like Za?
Just like if they come out with some fucking clone fake weed that you can't tell the difference and it gets you real high, why would you not smoke that? But we ain't gonna find out the effects of it from years down the line.
I feel like, but that we would be able to find we would be able to find out that out immediately though.
That's what I'm saying. You wouldn't find out. First of all, if it was something that they could just introduce into the market and nobody would know the difference of it, they would. You know what I mean? We could be smoking that shit right now for all we know.
To be honest with you, I thought they were doing something with it when they first started making weed legal, and when they started being like, "Oh yeah, the governments are gonna, have control or manage, the crops and all this other shit." I was like, man, it's just like Bill Gates all over again. Like they're gonna fuck our food up, they're gonna fuck our weed up too.
But I think that was the plan all along, because I would always hear stories about why weed was illegal, and it wasn't because of any reason other than they didn't find out a way to make money off of it yet.
Man, that's it. They couldn't monopolize. They couldn't monetize it.
Still,
because
the
they didn't want to make it legal, and then the cartels they become more powerful than the government.
The second they got the tax shit down, it was a wrap.
You DJing, Monkey?
Is my mic messing up?
But that's really all it is.
Gremlin rated us with a party of 7. That's dope.
Did you? Oh shit! Appreciate that, Gremlin. Gucci. Wasn't even paying attention, my dude.
Yeah, I see y'all. I see y'all in there. Appreciate y'all.
Word up! Thank you for joining.
Chilling the vibe. We really testing.
Yeah, we just chatting and shit.
Yeah, we testing out this new thing we got going on right now, seeing how that's going. Oh my God, y'all couldn't hear that? I couldn't even tell you what kind of gun that was.
Yeah, I heard it.
Oh,
Heard it.
and now a bunch of people screaming.
That's at your house, bro?
Yeah,
Bro, I definitely
you
heard that. What the hell was that?
Yeah.
What the
Yeah.
fuck was that, bro?
I can't tell you
I
what
heard
kind of
that.
gun that was. I can't
Bro,
tell
all
you.
I heard was yo, that joint sounded like yo, that was about to yo.
I be
You
telling
good,
y'all.
bro? Are you
Yeah,
good?
I'm good. I'm in the house. That was outside.
No, I know that was outside, but I'm just saying, like, you sure you
It
good?
always
Like,
sound like Afghanistan here, bro. Appreciate you, Gremlin. Appreciate you, bro.
Word up.
But yeah. No. I'm alright. It's always like that. I just be sitting here trying to guess the gun.
No, for
Normally when
real.
I can't tell what it is because it's got a switch on it.
Hold on 1 second.
That's
The switches are coming.
Well-
The switches are coming to DC. So
What up, Pop?
Monkey, fix your
I'm good.
that thing clicking, click.
Yeah.
Still clicking?
All right. No.
Is it still clicking?
No, it's not clicking no more.
All right, cool. That's scary though to think about them switches. I mean, they've been obviously they've been on the rise everywhere, especially over here. I mean, there's people straight up just selling them joints out the woozah.
Well, you can make them.
Exactly.
You can 3D print them.
3D print them. 3D print them motherfuckers. That's the part that scares me too. I mean, people probably have it, but the thing is, those break though. They actually break and like can fuck up the gun even worse.
Yeah, they're not meant to be something that's stay on there forever.
Almost like a one-time use and then you gotta drop it.
Yeah.
You don't know how many uses you're gonna get out of it. Even like the ghost guns, when they 3D print the guns and shit, you don't know how many uses you're gonna get out of that. You might find out while you're using it that you ain't getting no more uses out of that motherfucker.
You saying on the first go, it might just be you have to throw that shit away.
If you shooting a gun and that motherfucker just melt in your hand, what you think gonna happen?
Oh no, of course. Oh yeah, right. It's to be inoperable.
That motherfucker
But yeah,
explode on your ass.
that's the part. That's what I'm saying. That's the other part that's kind of even scarier. I seen this dude. I think it's called ballistics something, and the dude had a makeshift sniper rifle that had some cap on it. Basically, it was a makeshift sniper rifle, and it was really powerful, right? Anyways, long story short, he was in position. Is it doing it again? Is it popping? No. So he's in position, right? He had his finger on the trigger, had the scope in place. He took that shot. The thing literally exploded into it. It basically exploded into his chest, right near his heart. I think it like took out his eye, and he had glasses on. But just the whole explosion, like it exploded. But he basically, if he didn't put his thumb into the hole that he had, he would have died. And he actually saved himself by putting pressure into the hole of where when the makeshift sniper rifle exploded. That shit's scary. And I was like, damn it, he shows a video. I was like, ooh.
Yeah, people be doing dumb shit.
Those are people. He's one of
Makeshift
them.
sniper rifle. What the fuck?
Yeah, like real made out of all like I think like 3 different sniper rifle pieces.
Yeah, he's wild.
Something like that.
Motherfucker wilding for respect out here.
People do anything. These gun videos begin. You got stunts get more crazier. I'm gonna say it like that.
You called it a stunt?
Well, a lot of the videos they produce are showing, guns and showing what these bad boys can do, or what it can do against armor. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever the case is, but they do like antics with them, or they'll be like, "Oh, I'm shooting. I'm gonna shoot my makeshift sniper rifle, and it's gonna go through like 5 things of metal." Ooh, like I don't know I don't know exactly how to title one, but they do that like these stunts. It's almost like a stunt in a way, you know. And some of the stunts go bad. Man, I ain't trying to jinx nobody, but Jesus, man, I'm surprised they even like lost no limbs for real.
Oh, people do lose limbs though.
Well, I know they lose limbs, but I'm talking about these YouTubers so far, the ones that have had something happen to them, but they're still good, and they were actually able to go back to making more videos. That's the part that gets me. I almost want to look at that video to show y'all because that shit was gruesome.
I don't.
Y'all don't want to see it? Y'all want to see somebody put their thumb in their chest? So they won't bleed out?
No.
Yeah, no, that's literally what happened. I mean, if he didn't put his thumb in his chest, he would bleed out.
You think that's something we can show?
No.
Oh no. That's some thugged out shit. Some Rambo shit. Man.
What you mean?
It has blood and self-infliction. I mean, nobody did it to him besides himself and his gun.
Let me see. All right, I think I gotta paste this in here for y'all.
Gremlin did it. You feel me? Unfortunately, Gremlin, that was on for somebody else. But I guess I'll do it. You feel me? It's like that.
Don't do that again.
I will never. I can't. Oh man.
Y'all watch that video right there.
I think I seen this video.
I'm gonna play it for the chat.
From numbers.
What you mean?
Yeah.
Like it's $4,000 almost out of the account.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't know, where did it go? Like me and you are the only 2 people on the account. So where did it go?
Okay, I'm at work clocked in. Like you
at
can't be
work.
coming in here yelling at me
You
like
at
that.
work? You clearly on Amazon? You on Amazon shopping and shit? Like you talking about?
Okay, but I'm still clocked in. You can't be in here just like yelling at me. Like, and I'm on the phone with customers.
You're not on the phone. I see you on Amazon shopping. Just let me know. Something out your way. Let me know where the $4,000 went, and I would leave.
Why are you tripping about $4,000 being missing
Because
out of the account?
it's a joint account, which means you should have ran it by me. You should have ran it by me before you took it out of the account. Is what I'm telling you.
I used it for my sister.
For your sister?
Yeah.
All people, your sister, the one that don't pay us back for shit every time we give her
I
some.
almost feel like this is scripted.
That's what you're talking about?
She needed it. She was behind on her rent.
Oh my God, bro. So you weren't gonna tell me you did it. You just did it without telling me.
I put money in the account just like you, don't I?
Exactly, but don't.
Okay, it's a joint account. Your name on it just like mine,
Listen
right?
here.
I want to quickly share what for me has been a huge.
Is that what a joint account is used for?
To give money to your sister when she's in need, even though that's for both of y'all? Hell no.
It sounds like you need a joint account with the sister.
Sounds like you need to get your own goddamn account.
What you think, Rex?
What the fuck? This one had me fucked up. Cause there's no way. You gave away $4,000 to your sister? Nah, you probably gave it to that nigga that you're going to go see.
How you know it's a nigga, monkey?
Well, then she's with a biatch. Then I mean, I don't know. Like what? Like, I don't know. Like, women are weird. I don't know. Women are weird. That's weird as shit.
Nah, that's not even weird. That's not no weirdo shit. That's
it's not so
savagery.
weird.
That's straight, pure savagery on several levels. $4,000 ain't a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
If you steal $1,000 from somebody, that's grand larceny. That's a felony. That's a major felony. You can do real time for $1,000 fucking theft. I don't know if most people knew that. Like, oh, it's just no, anything under $1,000 is larceny, grand larceny, $1,000 or more, nigga. That's it. So, like, you wildin'. You could literally be locked up for still. She's $4 grand. Now I guess not theft. Her name's on the account. His name's on the account. But the point I'm making is, she didn't tell this nigga. She had no intention of telling this nigga. She wasn't like, hey, babe, my sister needs the rent. This is what I'm doing. Fuck you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like she took the money out and then came to him before she gave it to her sister. Like, look, I got it right here, but this is what I'm doing. We could argue about it, whatever, but she needed it. I want to get none of that. This bitch took it and didn't even say shit. And then when he came and approached her, her first thing is, I'm at work. She knew she was wrong. That's why she tried to deflect. I'm at work. You can't be doing this, nigga. Like, you got Amazon. You up here shopping.
Yes, you're right.
I'm talking to customers. You ain't talking to no customers. You shopping.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you deflecting from what you're really doing right now.
And then he was like, give it to the sister that we give money to, and she never gives back.
Never pays back. That's
like,
sister.
yo.
She looked and was like, yeah.
Yeah, she looked stuck. She looked caught as fuck. Her whole response to it, caught as fuck. Like, she didn't. It's like she didn't want to even own up to it.
Do you think it was really for her sister?
Fuck no.
I don't know.
No. Unless
First of all, what does her sister live?
Unless her and her sister are scammers, and they both got a piece of it.
Where does she live that she's 4 months behind in rent? I mean, not 4 months, but that she needed 4 G's for rent.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, if she lives in a building where her rent is like high like that, then she should be able to fucking afford it. She should have the job or the type of life that she gets the money to be able to afford an expensive apartment. If you talking like, no, her rent is, don't tell me that shit is like $800 a month. No, you tell me her rent is $400 a month or $1,000 a month. That means she's behind 4 months. No reason to pay that. She's being evicted.
Yeah.
She's out at that point.
Yeah. I ain't about to give her $4,000 for her to be evicted 4 months from now.
$4,000.
Nah, yeah, she already showed she can't afford this fucking apartment.
Yeah, that's out.
What the fuck is she gonna do with $4,000?
So yeah, I'm like, that's what I want. My first week, cause she may. And maybe like, yo, my sister lives in an apartment building that's $2 grand a month, but she just recently lost her job and she needed it or some shit.
That's
okay.
A different situation, but it didn't seem like that was her sister's situation.
No. And I'm saying it may have been, but she still may not. She may have money and just not pay people back. She may be a savage like that.
Whatever the case is, that's some
But
bullshit.
I'm just throwing I'm throwing a bunch of shit to the wind right now because I don't know. My whole thing is I want to know the situation first before I say. Because if it's like, yeah, she only paid $900 a month rent. No, that was for a nigga. That was for Tyrone. That was for Jay. That was for Jody. That was for Jody.
That was for Amazon.
Could have been that too, but I feel like you would see that though. Like he would see the packages and shit.
It must have been a big withdrawal for him to even come to her and say there's $4,000 missing.
Yo, he probably got it. He probably got it before she even got any of her packages.
It's a joint account, so you're right. Because if she took out like 200, all right, she paying something. Or wouldn't have cared maybe. A little 200 going, ain't no big deal. She probably shopping or some shit, whatever.
But he would have got the statement at the end of the month, though.
She put money in there too, so he probably might have riffed. But when you see 3 zeros missing, like hold on.
Well, like I said, won't you get the end statement at the end of the month and shit? So they send y'all like that shit online or via?
It depends on how you keep up with that. You might check your shit every day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You may look at the statement just at the end of the month to see all of the things that happen, but you may see how much money you got every day. But
I usually, I'm sorry.
Hey, Gucci Grillman, have a good night, bro. Appreciate you for having us tabbed up, man.
Word up.
Appreciate you in the raid, man. That's cool. We appreciate you, brother.
But it just depends. It depends on how you check your shit. Some people check their shit every day. Some people don't really think about it. If you think you saving shit, you might not look at your savings. But I don't know.
He said, "Where the fuck the money go?"
I think that was just too quick of an answer for me. I think that if you know that I don't want you giving your sister money, it would have been a little bit more hesitant behind it. I feel like the way she answered, it was like this answer is better than the answer that it really is. It's probably a bag or some shit like that.
Yeah. What the fuck? Them purses. The purses. I said purses. Them purses cost like well over $1,000.
You could spend $4,000 on a woman's accessory, easy.
Yeah, and it'd be one.
If it's some design,
It'd be like one thing of it.
Oh no, I feel like he would have seen that though.
Not if she just took the money out. She might, if she was trying to be slick, she would not have went in there and swiped for that, because he would have seen it. He would have seen that. She had to go in there and get that money out, because he would have seen wherever that money would have went. He would know. She had to go take $4,000 out of that motherfucker. She had to take some cash out of there. Because even if it was for your sister, it's $4,000. I gotta transfer this to you. I gotta go in here and pay this bill for you because it's $4,000. For real, your bank they gonna red flag a lot of shit. You go try to take $4,000 out at one time.
Yeah, I'm about to say the bank would alert both y'all phones as a joint account.
That's how he knew. I don't know how long it took him to find out, but that's how he knew.
That's crazy. Again, she got me fucked up.
Shit, though.
Nah, if you got the money in the bank, don't say shit.
So mad.
If you try to withdraw it?
Yeah. You got 25, 30 grand in an account. You take four out the bank.
They're not gonna stop you. They're not gonna say nothing to you, but they definitely gonna notify everybody on the account that that's what's happening. It's a joint account. They're gonna notify.
Nah, not if you on the account. They would only do that if you have it set up to you where you both get notifications anytime somebody takes money out, or if you have it set up to where there's a threshold on it. Yeah. If she has access to the account, nah, they'll never tell him. Wives and husbands do it too all the time. Like when they leave a motherfucker and they have a joint account, they'll clear the account out. And
but you know
the bank doesn't tell the other spouse because the person who's doing it is legally entitled to do it. Their name's on the account. They could sometimes it might be stipulated we need both signatures or we have to have a confirmation from both people. Sometimes, but sometimes you just probably. If I own the account, I could go clear this bitch out and the bank ain't notifying nobody because it ain't none of their business. It's my name on the account. I could do what the fuck I want.
Ain't none of their business.
I never had a joint account with my wife. We just used my account. So it wasn't really a joint account.
Yeah, I've never had one either.
It was a I know account.
She had access to it, you know what I mean? But
yeah, but it was a I know what I'm getting. I know what's going on account.
Yeah, no, I've never had a joint account either. I got two check-ins and there you go. Like, yo, it's your money.
Oh shit. What happened?
I don't know. The OBS just did something.
It said we ended the broadcast.
It's not back up now? Say it's 11.
I mean, it's
back up. It's back up.
Oh, okay.
It's back up. It's the commercial right now, but it's back up.
Man, we done changed positions now.
We did though.
Oh shit.
I'm all the way to the left. Why am I frozen?
I'm frozen too. What the?
Yeah, this shit funny though. Like low key.
Alright, we're gonna get this shit together. This is the test.
Hey, it was a good test. So that was out of nowhere what just happened.
Maybe it's this. That's the problem.
That bitch took out $4,000 and didn't say a word. There's nothing.
I wonder if they can hear us still through the audio.
I really do think they get money though. I think that's why she part of the reason too. Cause she was like, "Why are you tripping about $4,000?" Like she said that shit like it was nothing. Like, why you get mad about $4,000? Like, wait, hold on, what you mean?
Right, like he didn't work nothing for that shit.
Cause she made it sound like there's way more money in that account. Like what you tripping about $4,000 for?
Like he wasn't gonna see $4,000. Like what
We
the
got
fuck?
another 45 in that motherfucker. I feel like she was saying to him.
Sorry for the technical difficulty, y'all.
They can still hear that though.
No, I know they can. Yeah, I'm about to say they
You'd be
definitely can.
surprised. 2 people in a working household, if they're able to manage money well, you'd be surprised how much they'd be able to save like that.
Hey Rex, you see us?
I do.
But
You look
why y'all
fucking
focusing
hilarious.
on the restream though? Y'all not
I do
focusing
it.
in the chat.
We aren't. That's the craziest part. We look hilarious.
I'm not frozen.
looking down.
I'm not frozen in my restream, but I am frozen in the fucking stream.
Yeah, no, we're frozen. Yeah, we're both frozen on the stream.
But it's
That's
not the
hilarious.
stream though. It's not. It's the restream that y'all frozen in. Like I'm looking at y'all frozen. Let me leave and come back.
You're
We're frozen. I mean, shit, we're frozen on the
Oh, 1 second, folks.
No, that didn't fix shit.
Yeah, it did.
Oh yeah, back. Hey, we back. We back.
Okay, maybe it
See me
did.
moving.
I had to leave and come back.
We back, mother suckers.
Okay.
No, I'm playing. We'll stop.
Now you in the middle.
We had like 10 minutes anyways.
It's alright. We gonna figure that shit out. We're gonna get some nice music going on. I'm gonna figure this fucking layout right here. Figure all this shit out right here.
Mojo, our producer, is gonna figure this shit out today.
Women be wildin' though.
Women be tripping. It's like,
Woman take $4,000 out of the account, act like it's nothing. Why are you bugging about $4,000? Other woman tell the baby daddy, nigga, I wanna know how many kids is that nigga's kids. Tell her baby daddy, I need some money for groceries. This nigga show up with groceries. Why you do this, bitch? Because that's what you told him you needed. Got the nerve to get upset. I said I needed groceries. He just gonna get what he like, all this name brand food. Bitch.
you wanted the money.
Right?
You didn't
Like-
want the groceries. Like at that point, you just lying. You wanted the money,
Fuck.
not the groceries.
You don't I'm like you don't think he thought about his kid though?
Yeah, he did. He know if he is in his kid life, he know what his kid like.
Yeah. He probably like, oh, she
Right.
always fuck these up when she come over the crib and she like these. This her favorite cereal. She did like
And you're probably right. She probably was trying to put that towards the groceries for the whole house. And
oh
shit, for all
like you know.
Bro, she was like we said, she was in it for the money. She didn't even give a fuck about them groceries. You see how she wasn't even bringing them in the house? Like she wasn't even like she was literally like just had to videotape them in the front of the house. Like get the
All she
videotape groceries and bring them in the house.
All she doing is documenting that she left some groceries on the front porch that he gave her. She documented it. She leave that shit out there, it's gonna look bad on her.
Exactly.
Ridiculous.
That's what I'm saying. Like that
Like-
shit's kind of crazy. Like I don't get that.
She wild. I'm still thinking about that. Like that I can't. How you tell a nigga like, yo, I need groceries, and nigga like, all right, or you like, yo, I need some money for groceries, and the nigga show, well, here are the groceries. You don't need the money anymore. Why ain't you just give me the money?
I mean, you just wanted the money, bitch.
What if I felt like I'm a better shopper than you? What if I feel like I can get all this stuff cheaper because I shop better and use coupons, and your dumb ass would have gotten less, would have spent more on less?
I mean, I don't know if that's necessarily relevant, but it's my money and I'm gonna buy what I want to buy with it. Like you say, y'all need some groceries. Okay, I'm gonna get y'all some groceries.
The only way I can see her complaining, where she could have a valid complaint, was if in fact like she went through the bag and started sorting through and was like, none of this is shit I could use to feed the kids. Like,
Right, that's a fact.
like this is all
Condoms
different
and
shit. Yeah, like this isn't actual meals or anything. Yeah, that's I can see her getting upset. Like there aren't any actual snacks or none of that. Like,
But then,
you know,
like
what if
you
you?
said, the question of how many of them kids was his. I think
Yeah.
that's a big question too, because she definitely would have to feed all the kids with those groceries. It wouldn't be a separation of the groceries. She couldn't
No,
do that.
no,
She couldn't do that.
no. See, like my baby mom, she's when she's got money from her ex, like she has spent it on my daughter a little bit. Like say they were out all together or something like that, and she wanted some ice cream or some shit like that. Say my daughter needed to go a shirt or some shit like that. I wasn't home and they were out. I bought her a shirt. I used some of the money for Layla's father, whatever. But the reason why that's definitely not a big deal on a trip is because my stepdaughter lives with me. I pay for her shit. You know what I'm saying? Like that little bit she might have spent on my daughter pales in comparison to the tabs I've picked up. And this isn't a tit for tat kind of shit or nothing like that. But that's why I don't feel crazy or weird about it. Because normally I would be like, nah, that's not, you know what I'm saying? Like that, I can take care of my own, you don't have to do that kind of shit. But I'm like, I don't feel any kind of way because it's really all community, like in this house kind of shit. I take care of everybody. So I'm not upset if somebody, you spent a couple dollars on our daughter from her father. Oh, well.
Well, I mean, I
That's
think
not-
ultimately, whatever is let's just call it donated from the other fathers, it becomes community in the household. It's impossible for you to say I bought this for my kid and you fed your other kids with it. That's not an argument that you can even have with.
No. He never. It's not because he doesn't buy things. He never bought anything. What I'm saying is,
But just
it's
giving the
more,
money, that shit goes
yeah.
into the pot with everything else. Especially
But that's what I'm saying. Like, but I would even sleep because I wouldn't even be mad. I would understand. Like, look, I'm paying child support. You and I had a child. I am not responsible for these other children. So if you want to take what I give and throw it to the community pot, okay, fine. But the way I am too, me as a father, I'm like, look, you need to hold everybody else at each one of these other kids' fathers accountable. Hold them to the fire, because me and you are gonna have an issue if I am doing my best to make sure that my child has enough, even above and beyond, and it come to find out that they have less because I'm the only one of your children's fathers who are contributing. If that's the case, then you need to go out and work more jobs and kick up.
No, I agree with that.
Because I definitely feel some kind of way.
Perfect dysfunctional situation like that, all the dads taking care, it wouldn't matter. You know what I'm saying? It would all go
Exactly.
into the pot.
Exactly.
But in a
If
situation where one dad may not be doing as much as the other ones, I mean, I understand that that's going to go towards all the kids, regardless of what it is. I understand it ain't my responsibility to take care of the kids, but I understand that is my son's sibling, and it's just not something I'm just not going to exclude. Like even with my daughter has 3 brothers. You know what I mean? Well, yeah, 3 brothers. Hold on, I'm trying to think how many kids. My daughter has 4 brothers. One of her brothers is my son. The other 3 brothers are her mother's children. You know what I mean? So if I do something for my daughter, then and only in the sense like if I'm throwing like a party or something like that, I do it for everybody. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to send nothing. Well, she don't live with her mom. So
Wait, your daughter. So you got 2 kids by the same woman.
Nah, but my daughter has my son is my daughter's brother.
Huh?
My
From
son,
you.
Right. My son is my daughter's brother.
Okay. Oh, I think. All right. See, when you said that, I was thinking about on her mother's side. I was like, wait. Yeah, I started getting confused at that point. I was like, wait, hold on.
Nah, her mother has in total 4 kids, including my daughter, and she has 3 other boys. You know what I mean? But my daughter has 4 brothers in total. One of them.
I got you. I see. Yeah. I see because when you said that, I was like, wait. So her mom. I started fucking up the numbers in my head. I'm like, wait, I got 2 kids. I thought you had one on one. Yeah, never mind.
I'm not going to exclude her brothers if I'm doing something he's around or anything like that. But I'm not. I even had to think about that. She don't live with her mom, so it's not even the same thing. It's not the same thing.
I wouldn't necessarily exclude her brothers or some shit like that, but at the same, I don't know. Like if I came to pick up my daughter and she was living with her mom and she had 3 brothers, like we gonna go out or some shit like that, like I might be like, I'm going to take her out and we're gonna hang out and get ice cream and McDonald's. I'll bring some back for y'all, sure. But I'm going to bond with her. I don't give a fuck about you little niggas.
No, I can get that. Because
And I'm not
bringing back not even gonna be what she had.
No, because And I want y'all to feel like you all shared. Hey, your brother's got some ice cream. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't just your sister. I don't want you to feel like she's special or she's above y'all or none of that. And I don't want you to feel some kind of way, especially if your dad's ain't there, because that could fucking you can grow resentment. Or I don't want you to do that. I want y'all all to love each other, but nah. I'm not doing that. First of all, one, it's fucking expensive nowadays just to live, period. And I'm not gonna start doing that at expense, because if it gets to the point where it gets to be too much, I don't want to start arguing with your mama because she's expecting me to do shit. And now she might start using my daughter against me, trying to hold her as hostage, because I'm not doing shit for other kids that she's been expecting and has grown accustomed to. Nah, we gotta. I don't want to start that. But I wouldn't want to exclude them either. I wouldn't want them to feel some kind of way. And I grew up in a household with different dads, and only one took care of all of them. You know what I'm saying? And I understand that. Like, he was the last one, but I get that. He tried to be a stepdad and try to raise everybody, and he was terrible at it, but he tried. But I understand how hard that can be. But at the same time, that's why I would be like, nah, like, I got mine, you got yours, and that's just what it is. And I'll help and all that, but like I said, I would feel some kind of way. I know if this is how much child support is. And it's not even child support, but this is what I'm giving you a week to make sure. I know I've done the math. I give you this much. This is enough to make sure that my child has X, Y, and Z, and maybe a couple of extras. Plus, there's enough for you to pick in. Maybe not take care of everything completely, but for you to put it on some of your bills, to take care of some of your utilities and the cell phone bill. And it ain't going to be a whole lot, but it may be a little bit more to contribute to those bills too. Because my daughter lives in a household where this stuff is being used. So I'm going to give you some of that. But if I come to check her, if I start talking to her and I find out like things that I think are minimum, like she's going without and they're stretching because literally ain't nobody else kicking in, we're going to have a fucking problem.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, big time.
That's when you start doing stuff like bringing the groceries to the front door instead of just handing
them. Yep. And then I start bringing food that I know only she likes. The other kids can't eat this. Ain't my fault. I ain't they daddy. You need to get them on the phone and get them to do what I'm doing. Take them to court. They ain't going to court. Then you need to go to social services and tell them you need more fucking funds. Because I'm not. No, you ain't going to have me responsible for kids who aren't. And I didn't choose to. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't just going to be like, it's not even like we slept together. Like, no, you nah, nigga, you came in with these niggas. They not like, nah. Or you did this after me. Like, this was a whole separate choice. I wasn't involved in this at all. This was your decision you made. Completely independent of me, before or after. It's not my response. I'm only taking care of what's mine. I'll help out.
Yeah, I help.
You know, if you had them before I got to them, like before I got with you, and I develop a bond, a relationship with, yeah, I might be like, nah, I want to help that motherfucker out too. His pops ain't there. You know what I'm saying? Like, pops ain't there.
Bro, we break up. The new ones you acquired ain't mine.
Nah. And I'm even going to distance myself from the old one, because some shit happened. You go like, nigga, you ain't his dad or you ain't her dad. So
you only get to say that to me one time.
And I'm like, yep, you right. You right.
You know?
I'm not.
Yeah, because I'll stop doing all that daddy shit. If you know that I'm doing things that another nigga ain't doing, like, you better fucking act like it. Because the moment you make me feel like that ain't my child, then I'm gonna start treating that nigga like a roommate, and he better start cutting off some fucking money. For real, because as long as he my child, I'll take care of him. You know what I mean? The moment he ain't, nigga, you better find a way.
Yeah. But that's what I mean. Like, that shit, women will do that shit.
Anything, anybody that I'm in charge of and I'm responsible for, and if something bad happened to them, then that means I'm gonna be in trouble, or I'm gonna have a lot of shit to go through. You have to listen to everything I say. I have to keep you alive.
This shit remind me of a debate I heard on Kevin Hart podcast, Straight from the Heart, where him and his boys and shit, and they brought up a situation somebody had wrote in. I forget if it was a dude writing in about it or if the woman was writing in about it. But basically, people went out. This woman had children, right? Not a big deal. Nothing major, but they were going out to on a date. So I don't remember if it was before or after the date or at the end of the date. But she was like, "We got to stop at McDonald's. Got to get something to eat for. I got to get something to eat for my kids." Okay, whatever. I guess he was like, "All right." Again, my thing is red flag right there. If I'm a dude, I'm looking at you like, "All right," but I'm thinking to myself, "You went out tonight, knowing you was going out with an adult to do some adult shit. It might be out a little later than kids should be up, without feeding your children."
That'd have been the first thing I fucking thought.
Hold on. That's wild irresponsible. And you're a mom. You're supposed to be the nurturer, the caregiver. And that's what you did. Like they didn't eat already. They're not in bed by the time we get back. And even if we get back, say I pick you up for dinner around 6, and we're back around 9. Why are your kids eating that? Like, you should have fed them before I left. Like, had it prepared. Here's your dinner. Because I'm not coming to get you for a date at 4:30 in the afternoon. 5, you a parent. You can't. Kids just getting home from school, all that kind of shit.
Yeah.
It's probably going to be like 7:30, 8 o'clock, something like that. Maybe take you out for a late dinner. Why didn't you feed your kids before? Well, that's just responsible. You obviously aren't the best planner, the most efficient person. But the story was, so they get to McDonald's. She orders whatever food she ordering for her kids. And then, the cashier tells her the total amount. And she looks at the nigga she on the date with, like waiting for him to pull out his fucking wallet and pay for the food. And he looked at her like, what? They got into an argument. She blacked out on him, cursed him out. No second day, all that shit in the McDonald's. They get into an argument because he didn't pay for the food she was trying to get for her children.
There's so many red flags there. I'm not paying for this motherfucking food because that means I ain't getting no booty. These niggas wide awake at home. I ain't paying for that shit.
Now on the show, one person was like, "I'm buying the food, but it's booty guaranteed." Like, I'm saying that. I'm gonna look at you like, yo.
Wide awake.
Nah, he's like, I'm gonna look at you like, yo, all right, whatever. I'm gonna buy this food, but when we get back to the crib, we fucking. Like, I don't give a fuck what you gotta do. Put them little niggas in the other room, but we fucking. And I'm gonna hold on to this food until we. I'm like,
yo,
I ain't even mad at that. I ain't even mad at that answer. I ain't even mad at that. Word up. But that's fun. Like,
how you expect me to do that?
Well, and the show was kind of split. Like, one dude was like, "Man, it ain't no shit." Like, and I forget, it was a big dude, Wayne, like the bodyguard. He was a bodyguard. He funny as fuck. But he was basically saying, I get him. Like, they got money. He got money. He's like, it's McDonald's. What is it? $4, $5? And he was like, nah, it's for all her kids. What does she got? Like 4 or 5 kids? He's like, all right, so you spend like $20, $30. Like, that's nothing.
It's the principle behind it.
And that's what the other dude was saying. My man Naeem, I fuck with. He was saying it's the principle of the matter. It ain't about the money. I got whatever we at McDonald's. I got that all day. I could buy the whole fucking menu all day. That's not a problem. It's not about the money, and it's not. It's the principle. It's the fact that he brought the same thing. You left the crib without feeding your kids. That's irresponsible. 2, you didn't even tell me about this. It's not like on the date before we left or we went out, you were like, hey, if you take me out, I got kids and I'm going to expect you to take them out too. Kind of like, you didn't put that out there. I asked you out. This was a first date, mind you. This wasn't like somebody they knew and she had been dating. And that's why maybe she looked at him like, Nick, come on, man. You know what it is. No, first date. So I asked you out and you don't put it out there. Even at the beginning of the day before we leave, it's not like you don't even say, hey, listen, I hate to do this, but would you mind if you do you think you could grab some McDonald's for my kids before we get back? They haven't had a chance to eat. Like, if you ask me before we go,
even then.
And I know that might feel like embarrassing or some shit, but it's going to be even more embarrassing if you just, I guess she felt like it was less embarrassing because she was just going to order it, and to save embarrassment and to save anybody feeling uncomfortable, he would just automatically cough up and pay. But I'm like, nah, that's going to be embarrassing for you because I'm like, I'm going to make you feel uncomfortable because I feel uncomfortable. I'm put on the spot here. And I didn't know I was going to have to do this. And one, who the fuck says we even going to have a second or third or any of that kind of, like, who knows where this is going? I'm out here feeding your kid. Nah, that's your responsibility, lady.
Yeah.
Yeah, real shit. You shouldn't even be asking me because you asking me for a test for real. It's a test to see how much you can get out of me. You know what I mean?
For real,
That's
right?
really what it is.
Right, because then she's gonna start acting or start playing her little cards, and that's when she's either gonna start, being nice towards you or,
I don't
certain
even see it like
certain
that. I
way.
think that you asking me stuff like that because to take a big risk like that on the first date. You okay if I decide? If you okay with the fact that you about to hear no or that you may hear no because you saying fuck me anyway? You're not that interested. Because if I do happen to say no, you're gonna instantly be like, nah, well, fuck that nigga, da 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 da. But it's the first date. Like, I might have bought your fucking kids some Roof Chris 3 or 4 months from now. But
Right.
I'm not getting no fucking. I'm not getting them anything on the first date. I don't even know if I like them motherfuckers.
Word.
Shit.
I don't even
And
know how much I
don't
like
know if I even like
you.
the mother all the way. Shit.
We may have a great first date, and then I talk to you about it, and the second date we go out as fucking terrible, and I'm like, oh, fuck this bitch.
You might be baby.
Yeah, nah, that's the thing.
I don't. That whole thing is
How
fucking.
that shit be on beat though, bro? I swear.
Yo, you hear that shit? Yeah, that shit kind of dope right there.
God. Still doing it?
Was it me?
Did it stop?
No, it's not me.
It can still do. Fuck. Hold on.
It's clicking like a motherfucker. It's like somebody plucking the
Pop,
back of
pop,
your ear.
pop, 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 pop. That shit was going hard. That beat was hard.
It's funny. It was funny watching both y'all jamming the camera. Y'all both like, yo. Damn.
But yeah, nah, that's like you said, red flags all around. Just the I'm like, really? You for whatever reason you think it's okay?
Having to keep going over this situation just makes me sad.
To wait till we pull up to the second window, cause you ordered that shit at the radio box, and you get to the second window. That's where they want your money at. So it's like,
I think they went inside. I don't remember.
oh, I'm not going inside with you.
It do definitely sound like it was.
I'm not going inside with you.
I ain't going inside with you for that. I ain't buying nothing out of there. That's how you know I ain't buying nothing out of there, cause I ain't going inside with you. I'll be right outside. We ain't in the drive-thru. I'll be right outside.
He said, I ain't going out inside with you.
This
That's
person,
funny
you
as
can make it
hell.
for yourself.
Right. On a separate ticket, I'll just take a Oreo McFlurry. She'll have everything else that she ordered.
I ain't getting nothing. We just
Monkey
left.
fat
We
ass
just left
burger.
already.
Monkey said, we pull up, nigga. I'm getting me a McFlurry, nigga. Fuck that.
they fucking machine better not be fucking broken.
McFlurry, nigga.
Look,
Yeah, no,
on top of that, I'd be like, all right, if I can't get my order, yo, cancel everything else. And I'm gonna drive off to the next McDonald's. Like, nah.
Yeah, I'm out. I'm like, I'm good, shorty. I don't want to ever see you again.
Right.
Thanks, but no thanks. Bye.
Matter of fact, before I get to the second McDonald's, I'm dropping her off first and her kid.
Thanks, but no thanks, crazy lady. Okay, bye.
Yeah, I think it's a video, but I think they wasn't. I keep picturing them in a drive-thru. She was light skinned.
I do not recall.
They was telling a story about it.
Yeah, I was listening to it. This happened. They had watched it. Somebody seen a video of the shit. I listened to them talk about it on the podcast, on the radio show. It was a radio show, Straight from the Heart on Sirius Radio.
Yeah, I seen that one.
And I just listening to it. I'm like, that's fucking nut. And the thing, I'm like, oh, I really don't understand some people sometimes with the way they think. Like, what? Again, why would you not tell somebody from rip, hey, this is what it is? Why would you not want to save that embarrassment? Because what if from the beginning I'm like, bitch, I ain't buying your kid shit. You better have fed them motherfucker. Oh, you know what? Thank you, sir. You have a good night. I'll see you later. You know what I'm saying? And then,
That's why I said it was a test. Let me see how much I can get them to do on the first date.
No way, man. It's outrageous, bro. It's outrageous.
I took a girl out on a date, maybe like, I guess me and my wife have been divorced for probably like a month or two. I took a girl out on a date, and she ordered her food, but she didn't eat it. Right? Damn, that's crazy. I forgot all about this. She ordered the food. She didn't eat. She ate a couple of her fries, but she didn't eat it. And then I found out maybe like 2 or 3 days later that she didn't eat her food because she had took it home to her kids. And I was like, damn. Maybe I should have just got. I didn't know it was for the kids. Maybe I should have got the kids something.
But see, in a situation like that, that's different. She didn't ask you for nothing for the kids. She literally saved her meal to feed her kids.
Yeah.
That's a mom I'm gonna sacrifice my last to make sure my kids have something.
Yeah, but if I knew she was thinking about that during the date, I'd have got the kids something to eat. Like I wouldn't have had a problem doing that. I wouldn't have. I was clapping them already, so it wasn't about the booty. I was already clapping them.
Yeah. All right. So she actually liked you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. She had a crazy ass fucking baby father.
But that's something like say I'm doing that and you asked me beforehand, hey, look, I'm a little behind, whatever it is right now, could you think you're gonna be out? Give me something. Yeah, I got you. Like you said, you asked me beforehand, I probably, I got you. Like, don't even worry about it. Don't trip, don't feel embarrassed. Shit happens. We all been broke before. Ain't no thing.
Shit, I might even have sent the pizza to the house. You know what I'm saying? Just to know you'd have a better evening out. I would have sent the pizza to the house. So while we on our way to eat ours, rest assured the kids eating theirs too.
The kids got theirs too. Yeah, ain't nobody going without right now.
Was it?
I swear I'm gonna have a whole different attitude for
it. Was it weird to watch you eat and not her?
Well, she ate her salad and we had appetizers and shit. You know what I'm saying? So she was able to say like I'm full or whatever. But I found out later on that that's what happened. She told me she was kind of like embarrassed by it, but I would have bought the kids some food if she ate, because she was trying to hide it so elegantly. Then I wouldn't have had a problem doing that.
Because that lets you know what her intentions were. She wasn't trying to get over on a nigga.
Not for me at all. She was just getting what I was already giving her.
Right.
She's just trying to be a good mom.
Yeah. Some real shit right there.
Yeah, don't tell me that. But I guess there's niggas out here that do shit like that, though. I guess there's a bunch of sugar daddies out here, or it wouldn't even be a term called sugar daddy. It's niggas that you can just do that to, apparently. Hey, you wanna go to the grocery store with me? Motherfucker, pick out all our groceries and you get to the front, the counter, and then you find out you paying for them. That never happened to me, but I know some stories.
No, never. That's kind of, woo-wee, that's kind of wild.
That's an old cat thing. Old cats do that. Old cats buy your groceries and bill and shit like that.
Yeah, them niggas, because that's what they use. That's their game.
Yeah.
Hey, baby, you got a bill I can take care of. What'd you say, little nigga? Come pay something for you. Let me put something on your light bill. Something on that cable bill. You like HBO, girl? Let them old heads buzz.
No, it's that they get that prime for her. Get that prime.
Technology fucked up the sugar daddy game though. They can't even do little shit like that. That don't mean shit to nobody.
OnlyFans, nigga.
Yeah, that's it.
Let me pay your cable bills. Go subscribe to my OnlyFans. What? Shit.
Damn, you getting raped as a sugar daddy there. You ain't even getting. You just paying a bill every month. That's your bill now. It ain't even a bill. It's your bill. Subscribe to her OnlyFans. That's your bill, nigga.
Oh yeah, for real. And then hopefully you're like giving up the most because you're in competition with like 500,000 other baby daddies. I mean sugar daddies. Sorry.
If you could get famous with one OnlyFans video, but you had to demean yourself. If you could get rich or famous with one OnlyFans video, but you had to demean the fuck out yourself, would you do it?
Demean? Like, what does that mean? What do you mean, demean the fuck out myself?
Huh?
What do do you mean demean the fuck out myself? What does that
I
mean?
didn't want to be so graphic about it, but I mean, you could think about what demeaning yourself could be. I don't know. What might be demeaning to me may not be demeaning to you.
Oh, like showing stuff, like doing stuff on camera for the fame, doing something that's gonna make me probably be looked at differently.
Freak it.
Know what you mean? Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. It's a lot of stuff that's demeaning to me, so it's a lot of stuff I just wouldn't do. Rex.
Yeah.
You can
What's
get
up?
famous from one OnlyFans video, but you got to do the most demeaning thing to do it. Would you do it?
What's the most demeaning thing?
I don't know. It's different for different people. You'd have to think about what's demeaning.
Oh, so like, I'm not gonna say it. Nah, that's wild. Like, oh hell no, I wouldn't do it.
Nah, because the most demeaning thing to me is probably some gay shit. So
Yeah,
I
that's
couldn't
what I
do
was
it.
about to say. Yeah, I'm thinking about some gay shit. I was about to say the same thing. I was just about to say the same thing. But I'd be like, yeah.
So I couldn't do it.
No, I couldn't do it either.
I can't say that I would either, fellas.
Hold on, fella. What do you mean?
Huh?
What do you mean? I mean, you agree with us, or you like saying like, no, I might as well. I might.
I would do anything demeaning. That's why I said my line for demeaning. I believe it's way before y'all line for demeaning.
Might be.
I mean, right for Rex, it might. I don't know about me. Like, look.
I don't know, Mikey. I wouldn't have sex with no old lady on OnlyFans, and I know that you would. So
what?
How much money you said?
To become famous.
How much money you said this was for?
Whatever wealth is.
Become famous and bring us in lots of money. Fuck y'all, fuck a old lady on fucking OnlyFans. Hell yeah. The fuck you mean? I don't care how old. I hope I don't give her. Well, time out. When I say how old, I meant like
you don't give her
elderly. I said I hope I don't.
Right.
I said I hope I don't give her a
I
heart
don't
attack.
give her my shit.
No, I'm talking about. I said I hope I don't give her a heart attack while we fucking. Kill that lady while we.
That's why I couldn't do it. Because anybody that I'm having sex with, I don't even want to be worried about if I'm killing them while I'm doing it.
You said old lady. Depends on how old.
You said like for whatever the richest amount of money you think you want or whatever, that's what you gotta do.
Whatever you think will make you comfortable.
Man.
I'll fuck an old lady right with you, monkey.
Yeah, I'm telling you, I'm about to say, I know, right? Come on, Rex.
That's why it can't be that for y'all though, because that's not the line for y'all. Y'all like shit. I'm doing that. The line gonna have to be something.
Oh yeah. Man, look, nigga, old box is box.
Yeah.
Is
it?
It's just cold.
For this money, yeah, nigga, the fuck.
Old box is still box. It's just old, nigga.
Shit, and if
Just
you
a
put
little, it's
some
just a
money
little
on top of it,
salted. You know what I'm saying? A little preserved.
bruh, you never know. That, like, man.
Wouldn't be the first thing I'd take off the shelf, but you know, for all the riches to make me comfortable in life, well, maybe.
Hey, come on, Mojo. You talking about you wouldn't dive in that old pussy?
So
right?
Mojo
tripping.
If given the opportunity, you wouldn't knock Angela Bassett down.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You know, goddamn well you would, nigga. Everybody would. Angela Bassett look like she's 30 years old
I don't know
still.
if I would do it today.
What?
I really don't know if I'd do it today.
What's her name?
Tina
What was her name?
No, what's her name?
Like she old.
Her name and the Queen, nigga. That's her name.
Angela Bassett.
Angela Bassett.
Found
You don't know the fuck Angela Bassett is, man? Oh, you young fucking punk.
We talking about her. She's skinny as hell.
Queen Ramonda, nigga. You don't know Queen Ramonda?
Is that the conversation we're having right now? Tina fucking Turner, nigga.
That's before him.
Yeah, bro. Come on.
That was the 90s, man.
Black, but I mean, she's a joint on.
Conversation about you don't know who Angela
I mean, it's
Apparently we
not
are.
like I'm not. I mean, I know who she is. Once I seen her, I was like, okay.
Queen Ramunda, monkey.
I know who she is, but it's like I can't be like, oh, I'm gonna call everything she's done. No, I know that face by heart. Oh, that smile. You're right. She is bad though.
She's like 65 right now, something like that.
65, yeah.
Watch her on Chicago Fire.
God,
She's in her sixth. Oh my God.
Oh my
And
God,
that's the image I get from her now, and that's I don't know if I see how.
I want to bang the fuck out of her. What are you talking about?
Like I'm not in the
Bro, you tripping? She's only 5'4". She's my height. Fuck the shit out of her.
I actually know her though.
What you mean?
Know her?
Yeah.
What do you mean you know her?
One of my aunt Jamaica, she know Angela Bassett. We go. Well, I ain't did it in years, but we used to go to her house and have dinner and shit.
What?
Yeah.
No way.
Like 3 different times.
No.
Where the fuck she live? She live in DC?
California. No, we was in California.
Damn, Angela.
Yeah, shit.
My aunt
Nigga.
Jamaica used to be married to the dude from Oz at Abisi. But not married
Really?
to him. Yeah, not married to him. They used to go together for a long time, for like 10 years and shit.
Oh, but, yeah, I know you. I forget the nigga name.
Yo,
I used to
apparently
know
there's
that
a
shit.
tragedy on her. Yo, must be a whole bunch of shit coming out about her. Like there's stuff coming out like 2 weeks ago.
Nigga from Get Rich and Die Trying Marcus.
She's all over the fucking. She's all over the fucking place.
That's crazy. That's what's up. Angela back.
What is the tragedy of her? What the hell happened to her?
To Angela Bassett, something happened to her.
It says because there's a lot of things coming out like it just came out like 2 weeks ago. Like there's even a YouTube video called "The Tragedy of Angela Bassett." 10-minute video. The fuck does that mean?
Angela Bassett is she. If you look at Vampire in Brooklyn and you look at her, and,
Bad in that. She was bad in that. I think that's the prettiest I think I ever seen her was in that joint.
Oh, my girl from oh my god, I'm tripping. Hell yeah, she can always. Oh my god, yes she can get it.
That's like asking you like on like on Boomerang, bro. You gonna bang Eartha Kitt?
Who?
Eartha Kitt was wild. That's wild. Like wow. Like
Oh, ain't no difference to me, bro.
Eartha Kitt was like 80 something in fucking Boomerang, nigga. I feel like
Nah.
she was still bad. Don't get me wrong. She was pretty. She was pretty, but Eartha Kitt looked. But I tell you what, for all the riches in the world, I'm knocking that shit down.
Thank you. I'm about to say the same thing. I'm gonna be like, yo, Rex, come on, just say it, cause
Nigga, that's still Eartha Kitt. And I'm telling niggas, like, yo, you ain't gonna believe who I knocked down. Eartha motherfucking Kitt, nigga, Catwoman, nigga, the original.
The original.
Yeah.
I can't do it, fellas. I'm sorry.
That she was. She was the original live action Catwoman.
I know who she was, but I ain't. I know how
We
bad
really
she
thinking about it.
but
Eartha Kitt was bad.
I don't know. That's like I had a chance to fuck my algebra teacher, right, as an adult, but it wasn't the same.
That might not have been it. I'm like, you a teacher. That's not only. It's only fun when you a teacher.
Bad, though. In 10th grade, she was bad, bro. 10 years later, though, man.
She wasn't bad no more. I gotta see her, nigga. You might have been.
Yeah, I gotta see what you talking about because come on, bro. Cause you that old factor be getting to you really hard. You really don't. You be like, nah, I can't see a wrinkle in that bitch.
They can't do nothing for me. I feel like all they want to do is do something for me.
What's wrong with that?
See, I ain't even talk about that type of shit. Talk about like grandma shit. I don't want nobody treat me like no grandson. That's weird.
I could understand that, obviously.
But nigga,
I can understand that.
what is she gonna do? That grandson shit that's gonna make you uncomfortable. She gonna feed you? You can feed me, baby. I eat.
Don't be cutting my steak up and shit.
Who the fuck that she ain't gonna do that? You still her man. She gonna treat you like you her man. She gonna give you the steak and let you cut it yourself because that's what she expecting.
What if it was your wife?
Wait, monkey, your woman cut your steak for you, monkey?
Hell no.
Nigga. Wait,
Nope.
Monkey, she cut that steak? Yes, she did.
She did.
Monkey had her doing everything. She was
No,
wiping his
no, I
butt.
didn't. No,
She was wiping his.
no,
She was
no.
wiping his butt.
Hell nah. Nah, y'all taking it too far now.
He said she was wiping his
Y'all
butt.
taking it a step too far. It's like no.
What she was doing then? Because you know what I'm talking about when I say that grandma shit.
I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know, nigga.
He's telling you guys lies, okay? Fibs.
I mean, I know my grandmother how she raised me and shit, but I don't think an old lady would be like that in a relationship.
No, it's a certain type of thing that they do.
If she
be
was,
like, they
that
do
would
like
it.
do towards you. I ain't gonna lie. I ain't gonna hold you. It
Well,
just
then-
it's almost like you kind of gotta ignore those things, but after a while, like you can't really ignore them.
wasn't.
Like what, Monkey?
I'm not about to hit no list or nothing.
Come on.
I can't think about it on my top of my head. I'm too tired in my head right now. I can't think about it, but
You ain't hit it right, Monkey. You give her that grade A grown man dick, she realized what she fucking with.
that's what I did. I mean, shit. It was look, let me say it like this, man. I was doing it right. It just like to a point where I was like, yeah, no, I
You
can't.
gave her that high school dick. That's why she treated you like a grandson.
Nigga, and she
You
didn't
gave
even
her
know
that
how to
high
give
school,
no
that high
dick,
school
nigga.
dick, baby. You gotta give her that grown man dick,
High school
nigga.
dick, nigga. And then she got this full grown dick. The fuck?
She got the full grown dick. The high school one. I only gave her that one time, and she showed me the right way.
Fucking hate y'all.
Word up. You gotta beat that shit down.
I've been on this mic for 3 hours, y'all. We tripping.
I'm trying to think of the oldest lady I've been with.
He's testing this out.
Probably 50.
Huh?
So I was trying to think of the oldest lady I've been with. I think probably 50.
You said that's the oldest you'll go?
That's the oldest I've been with.
I've been with somebody older than me. I've been with somebody that was like in their maybe in their late 40s when I was in my early 20s.
I've been with 40.
She was real bad, like I wouldn't hit it now.
He's like, I won't do it now.
I wouldn't hit it now. And she probably still bad now, but I wouldn't hit it now.
60 something, you wouldn't hit it? Well, she in her late 60s.
Huh?
So she would be in her late 60s.
Yeah, I just couldn't do it. She done wrote a book and all that now. I'm probably in a book. I need to find out as I'm thinking about it.
You probably are in the book like shit.
Huh?
You probably are in the book like shit.
Yeah, I don't know. But she was bad. She was real nice. Real thick.
Think about it right now.
I'll do it, nigga. I'll do it.
But I ain't know.
For all the money in the world, I'll do it.
That's why that can't be the line for y'all, because y'all will do it.
All right, Monkey, let me ask you this. It's gonna fuck you up. You said you wouldn't do no gay shit, right? Monkey?
Yes, nigga.
You said you couldn't, you wouldn't, you said we both agreed too, like we couldn't do it because couldn't do no gay shit, right?
Yeah.
Would you let a nigga give you head for all the money in the world?
No.
You said no?
No. For all the money in the world, but nah, bro. Come on.
Fuck him up.
Hell nah, bro.
Fuck him up.
Nah, bro. I still wouldn't do it, bro. I
Money in the world,
know,
that's what
man.
got me,
No.
boy. You thought that was
Fuck
you
you.
thinking about it. Like, all the money in the world.
Shit, yeah. All the rich. You be the richest man in
Yeah,
the
you said
fucking
all the
world.
money in the world, but then a nigga sucked your dick. You gay as shit. Yeah, hell nah.
You could buy a fucking hit squad to take whoever called you gay out from 1,000 yards away and never go to jail. You wouldn't do it?
Nah, bro.
Tell the truth, cause I know niggas will be like, nah, I wouldn't do it. Yo, there's niggas out there would definitely fucking do it. Like, yeah, fuck you, that's not
Bro,
good. He sucked my dick.
if this was the Twitter, I mean, if this was the Instagram comment section, you have a whole bunch of niggas like, oh yeah, I do
Man,
that shit.
it'd be some mad
Mad
niggas out there that wouldn't care about some facial hair on their crotch.
That's why I said that the meaning line is different for everybody.
For trillions of dollars.
Out here that would be like, what? That for I don't gotta have all the riches. I just need half of them.
Nah.
I think you would take that offer though, my guy. I don't see you fighting.
Fuck you, bro. Fuck you.
All the money in the world, bro.
Fuck you, bitch.
All right. What if nobody had to know about it?
You ain't asking my question. No, nah. They actually don't ask the question.
That's a lie. That's why he didn't even look up. That's why he didn't even look up. He like, damn, this nigga's bringing out some good variables. Nope. You know damn well you would. You know damn well you would.
No, you did not just give me the good and well you would. Nah,
You know you would, monkey. Nobody knew about it. Just you and this momo for all the money in the world. You better be quick, yo. Be quick, yo.
Nah, no. See, you keep going. I can't. I just can't.
Stop.
I can't.
No,
I'm not.
I don't
I'm
know.
not. This won't happen. It will not happen. I know Mojo might do it, low key.
Shit would fuck me up.
Mojo, nah. I don't even let regular people touch me. What are you talking about?
I'm not gonna lie, it'd be mad easy to say until they be like, for all the money in the world, then I'd have to be like, well, hold on, that's a fucking lot. You can't like. I'm like, you got it now, because I feel like even though you say no, to be fair, you have to stop and at least think about it for a sec.
Yeah, it's already been thought about. You can't. You first of all, you shouldn't do anything for all the money in the world because then it ain't gonna be worth shit.
Well, that's true. That's true.
This motherfucker. He can always
half the money in the world, then.
Always find a way to spend that shit.
Just to become the richest man in the world. Fuck, you don't even have all the money.
Bro, I'm not.
You just be worth like, excuse me, 200 billion.
It's not bro, no, I'm not thinking about it. If you don't end this live stream, I'm not happy.
No, like yo, if nigga was like that ass, like yo, you just gotta let this gay dude suck you off for like 200. You'd be worth 200 billion. I'm like,
Bro,
just that 200 billion is gonna make me like 200 billion. Fuck, 200 billion. And as soon as I realize what I gotta do for it again, I'm like, oh, hold on. I don't know if I could do that. Shit like that makes me sick. Like it makes my stomach feel weird. It's like I feel like I would even try. Like, damn, that's 200 billion. I need that, but I don't think I could make it through at all. I don't think I could. Yeah.
I can't do weird shit like that. Like I gotta live with myself.
I feel yeah.
I think if when you be younger, you probably can consider shit like that. But I ain't young no more. Anything I ain't never did already, like I ain't doing that shit now. I ain't starting up no fucking bad habits or nothing. So it'll just still be no for me.
I just been too broke most of my life to not hear 200 billion and be like, well, hold on, what do I actually have to do for this? Can I just smack him across the cheek? Can I just smack him across the cheek with it and keep it moving? Like,
I don't need to know stipulation because it's no for me. I don't need to know how long.
nigga, 200 billion. That's just a hard number to not hear.
Man,
I ain't never even seen that. I haven't counted 200 billion nothing in my life, so
Nope.
I could die without knowing about it. Sorry.
He's like, at least I didn't do it for that.
Huh?
He said, at least I didn't do it for that, and you keep moving on.
So you know what I would do? I get monkey drunk and then offer him up as my stead.
Nah.
I got my friend who'll let you do it though. We'll split the cash.
Nah, you wildin'. You wildin'.
I find somebody dead ass. There's a dude out there. I'm like, yo, don't worry, I'm
They ain't gonna take it from nobody that easily do it though. That's that. You ain't getting $200 billion for something that they know you would do. It gotta be something that's gonna compromise you.
Yeah, they want somebody that's like,
I'm gonna find a nigga willing to compromise.
Like they're not gonna go to RuPaul and say, "You suck a dick for $2 billion."
Is RuPaul gay or does he just dress up like a woman? He got kids and shit, right?
Oh, I don't fucking know, bro. I assume that
I know he has kids.
I know he got kids too, but so does Bruce.
Bruce is the Kardashian. Bruce is them niggas. Bruce is he drank the toads warts and shit.
Fucking with the wise ones from Changeling and shit.
Yeah. Great show, by the way.
Man, that motherfucker. I'm so mad. I thought that shit said 8 episodes at the bottom, bro.
Yeah, they do. Every Friday, a new one comes out.
That's cold blooded, bro.
What happened? What?
This show we started watching last night on Apple TV called Changeling. It's a good fucking show, but right when they start getting good, I wait for the next episode. I'm gonna stream it Friday.
Oh, one of them cliffhanger
The
shows.
thing that's crazy, I've been looking at, like, it been popping up in the soap today for the past couple of weeks and shit, and I just kept skipping over that shit. But I kept associating it with the Angelina Jolie movie.
Mm-hmm.
I will holler.
We out of here.